Hello, kings and queens. It's Wisdom's daughter. Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. So, today we are going to be going into the most recently posted phone calls from prison video or jail call between Ernesto and Sonya. I have been dying to review and comment on this video literally since she posted it last night, but it was New Year's and I just decided that I was not going to go live. I just wasn't going to do it. Probably wouldn't have been able to do it because, still have family over. But let's dive right into this story because there's a lot that came out of this video. The video is just over an hour long. So I'm going to be kind of stopping and starting and commenting a little bit in between. But I think it's really important for us to delve into this particular call. So I'm going to go ahead and start it, and we're getting right into the shenanigans and Ernesto and Sonia's business. Okay.
About a week before Ernesto's newest charges. In this first call, you will hear Ernesto and Sonya talk about Shirley Strawberry. They also mention the affidavit that Shirley supposedly signed for his release on bond. Take a listen.
You busy?
How you doing?
Good, good. You busy?
Are you good? Are you good?
I'm trying. Your voice sounds better, so I guess I am better. Yeah. I got. Did get the picture.
Huh?
I did get the picture. Thank you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not one. I just got one. That black.
I sent one. What? With the black shirt on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's left hand. What's going on?
Um. The one thing I want.
I'm trying to figure out why this girl sounds so high all the time. Someone said she might be, one of my subs said she might be manic depressive. Sonia either sounds like she is on 1000. Hi, how are you? How are you feeling? Hi, how are you? Are you okay? Or she sounds like, the sky is falling and the world is coming to an end. I don't know. But before I go any further, Ernesto says a couple of things in this particular video that should have been red flags for Sonya. Okay? But also, there are some red flags for Ernesto because Sonya is caught dead and alive in the same sentence and then she tries to clean it up. Anyway, let's take a listen.
Want to call? He said, "Okay, call him."
Yeah, yeah. He said, do you know what he wants? I said, some assistance with his phone. He got 95% of it. He just need a little bit. He said, okay. Some call me.
Oh,
Did you hear Ernesto's laugh? Now, see, that was a different laugh. Ernesto reminds me of a baby. You know how babies have different cry? There's the I'm hungry cry, the I'm sleepy cry, the I need a diaper change cry, I want to be held cry, I'm sick cry. Nesto has different laughs. He has that laugh when he suspects someone is lying. He has that kind of nervous laugh. And one of my subs actually, we were getting into a conversation in the comments about whether he has this disorder where the person kind of laughs at inappropriate times. And one of my other subs shot that theory all the way down. She said, if you notice, when he's talking to a man on the phone, he don't laugh like that. When he's talking to Dion, when he's talking to Lamont, when he's talking to Dre. And I said, sis might be onto something. So I have to go back through some of the other calls where he's talking to the guys to hear if I'm hearing that same laugh that he gives to Sonia and to Shirley. But it's a very interesting theory. All right. But this laugh was very different. I've never heard this laugh before. Very interesting. It was almost as if not that he's wondering or he thinks Sonia might be telling a lie, but it was just a different kind of laugh. It's almost as if he knows that she's saying something that is a little off. So we're gonna get back into it.
okay, 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 okay,
And your brother said he talked to your people.
okay. And what's that? Good or bad?
So your people is Shirley. Okay, your people is Shirley, and I believe your brother is Lamont. Okay, we're gonna decipher this code today.
Depends on how you look at it, bad, I guess. Over and down with it. Last straw. Not helping, not doing anything else. Don't want, you know. So,
Over and done with it? What does that mean?
not the people you wanted him to talk to, but the people that you've been with for 10 years.
Shirley,
Oh, they said that. Oh, you talking about
Yeah,
them?
she said that. Yeah, she said that. Yeah, over and down.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
That's what he said. I guess he talked to her this morning
okay.
or
All right.
last night.
now before we go any further, and I should have told you this in the beginning. If you're listening, you may want to get out a notepad and take some notes, some copious notes, so we can keep up with Sonia's lies because Ernesto can't even keep up with her lies. So I'm going to go back a couple of seconds so you can hear what she just said. She's talking about, I believe to be Lamont, calling her. It has to be Lamont because Dre don't mess with Sonya. He don't like Sonya at all. He's Team Shirley. I'm Team Shirley. Okay, Dre is Team Shirley. So it's got to be Lamont. And she says that Lamont called her last night. Okay. Let's just take a listen. Let me just roll it back just a little bit, just a couple seconds.
Yeah, she said that. Yeah, over and down.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
That's what he said. I guess he talked to her this morning
okay.
or
All right.
last night. He had to talk to her this morning because I talked to him last night. So he had to talk to her this morning.
So Sonia spoke to Lamont last night, and Sonia is saying that Lamont had to have talked to her this morning. Okay. So if Lamont spoke to Shirley this morning, the morning of July 29th, 2023, how is it that Sonia knows what Shirley said? Hmm. Okay. Let's keep it going.
Oh, he called back. Call back then. Let me hear what he got to say.
I don't think Sonia was expecting that one. You see how she's saying, you know, she was, I don't believe, I do not believe, because I don't know for sure. It's just a theory. She just lied. Okay. She just lied. And interestingly enough, because Nesto's going to say later in this call, I'm not slow. I ain't slow. Nesto sounds slow. He speaks and writes like he has a third grade education. But Sir said, I ain't slow. Okay. Just like Shirley said, I ain't confused. Believe people the first time. So he checks Sonia and tells her to call him because he wants to hear this for himself. Uh huh. So Sonia also has a tell. All that moaning that she does, this time she's singing a little song. Sis is nervous, okay? Because she wasn't expecting Lamont. I'm sorry, Nesto. Just tell her to call him, okay? Something don't sound right. Something smells real fishy over here, Miss Durham.
They must have saw. They must have saw that clip then. Yeah, they had to see.
Well, it's mainly the job. It's definitely her job.
So again, talking about Shirley, she's giving more insight. Oh, well, it must be in reference to her job. She's going to elaborate on this later. And then as we're going to see, when she realizes that she just lied in the same sentence and Nesto's on to her, she decides she don't want to talk about it no more. Just wait.
That's what the concern is that it's affecting her job. It's her job behind this, she's saying. Like, why are you doing your job? You know, not your brother is. How you gonna do your job over this?
So the phone is ringing. Watch what Sonia does.
He on the phone. I can hear it ringing double. That ain't his
She
number.
hangs it up real quick. That was a voicemail about to come on. Please leave a message. You know, the automatic voicemail. And here's Nesto. That ain't his number.
That is her brother's number. Girl,
I ain't never heard it sound like that. So he
that's
just
her
called you.
brother's
He
number.
called you earlier with that.
He called me at 11 this morning, 11:40.
There go the next lie. So first it was he called me last night. So he must have called Shirley in the morning. This is why I told you to take copious notes. Okay. And if I say something wrong or I miss something, let me know down in the comments. Okay. He called me last night, so he must have called Shirley in the morning. He says he told you all this earlier. So now Sonya's saying, yeah, he called me 11 o'clock, 11:40. 11 o'clock and 11:40? That's a huge time discrepancy. That's a discrepancy of 40 minutes. It's not like, oh, he called me at 11 o'clock. Okay, 11:05 to be exact. 40 minutes, Sonya? Yeah, okay. Now remember, Sonya is not a credible witness. She's not a credible person. You can't really trust very much of what she says. And I had to ask myself, why would she lie about this conversation? What might be her motive? Because remember, this is in June. Shirley didn't come on the radio station and come out with all that and say, divorce proceedings and all that until like October of 2023. This is in June. This is right before. This is why you hear a lot of bloggers say, I've been following this story since June. This is right before the clip was released of the lawyer in Judge Manning's court. And I believe this was the lawyer, Crell Lewis. Oh, God, he just did so much damage. Real Talk Bougie has it on her channel if you want to listen to it. Okay? Go to her lives. I believe it was live. If not, go to videos. But go all the way back to June. I believe it was June 30th. Okay? And she actually has the Zoom that was up there where you can see Nesto, you can see the prosecutor, and you can see, everyone there, where, he is supposed to be helping Nesto's case, and he's giving Nesto's whole entire background, everything that he's done, especially wrong, from rooter to the tutor, stuff that he could have left out. And it just doesn't sound good. And then Judge Manning, he says the SS lady, and Judge Manning says Strawberry, Shirley, and they just put her whole name out there. So when they talk about this clip, because as phone calls from prison is going to say towards the end, she didn't actually have the clip or wasn't able to play or she plays a clip, but I'm talking about the clip that Ernesto is referencing in this video. Or actually, no, you know what? I can't even say that because that wouldn't necessarily make sense if this is the day before. So sorry, guys. Just go ahead and redact what I just said. Not sure what this clip is that he's talking about. But what I will say is that what's going to happen next is not good. They are eventually going to talk about this affidavit, and that's why I'm asking you guys to take notes, because even for me, it gets very confusing. But the point is, Sonya has a motive to lie. Lamont doesn't necessarily, or at least Sonya may have more of a motive, right? She wants Nesto for herself. That is obvious, even though she says the opposite. He's just a friend. Now she's singing a different tune. Her energy has changed a little bit because, there may be some things and are some things that, we now are privy to that would have been different at this particular time. But she might have been saying that to get Nesto to just walk away or mentally and emotionally walk away from Shirley. But let's just keep going.
Oh, okay.
So, so he spoke to her. I was like, oh, called me at 11 this morning, 11:40.
Oh, okay.
She just said he called her last night, but now he called her at 11 a.m. this morning, 11:40.
So he spoke to her. I was like, oh, wow.
And told her, you can see the captions on the screen. Spoke to her at 11:40. First it was 11, then it was 11:40, and told her, meaning Lamont told Sonya that he spoke to Shirley, and she said that. But Sonya started out by saying she spoke to Lamont last night. So which one is it? Did you speak to him last night? And then he called Shirley in the morning, and then he called you right after? Which one is it?
That's what
I ain't say nothing. Look, I ain't say nothing. I just listened.
Now that's a damn lie, because Sonya always got something to say. Okay, me and Sonya got that in common. She always has something to say. She's never silent or quiet on anything. So I do not believe that to be a lie. Okay? Because she says all the time in her new lives that she's been doing on her own YouTube channel. Sorry about clearing my throat, y'all. Just bear with me. It won't happen too often. But anyway, in her current lives, which is happening now in real time, she often says that she never spoke to Nesto about his marriage, never spoke about Shirley, and obviously she must have forgot that she has on these calls and we're listening to it. Anyway,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't get caught up on that hype shit, what you heard or whatever the other day, last night. Because I know what's going on, because I'm telling you what's going on.
so Nesto is telling her, don't believe the hype in terms of Lamont. You know, I know what's going on. I'm telling you what's going on. He likes to control everything, but don't believe everything that you hear. He's assuming that Sonya is being honest. Maybe she is, we don't know. But he's telling her, don't believe everything that you hear. This is what he's telling her, okay? Don't believe everything that you hear. And at this point in time, I'm wondering why he said that. What is that all about? You're going to hear his motive as to why he is saying that. And it's what I thought all along. We're going to get to it.
Hello? You call him again?
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to call him
Well,
again.
You called him again?
no.
I'm just, like I said, I'm just out here in the desert. That's it.
Well, you weren't before yesterday, so that just happened yesterday. That
You
wasn't.
weren't. So, first of all, Nesto says he's lying in the desert. She says you weren't before yesterday. That just happened yesterday. I don't know what just happened yesterday unless she is referring to this conversation with Lamont. But if it happened yesterday, meaning the night before, how is she saying that she spoke to him this morning and Lamont spoke to Shirley this morning and then called her and told, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say that she lies so much she can't keep up with her own lies. Nesto can't even keep up with her lies, which is we're gonna hear him make a comment in not so much a comment per se, but he's kind of trying to reiterate the conversation and he can't even keep up with it. Was it last night, this morning, whenever it happened? Okay. So Sonya says, well, that just happened yesterday. So I don't know what that is. They are going to start talking about this affidavit that apparently the lawyer filed, but then Sonya says the lawyer said that they didn't file, but Sonya says, yeah, you did file it because I saw it. And then she's going to say something about the lawyer said or someone said that's not their signature. So we're going to get into it.
I was, shit.
And he has been in the desert for a while since, Shirley ghosted him. The last call between Shirley and Ernesto was in April of 2023. It was a very short call. Phone Calls from Prison has it on her channel if you want to listen to it. And Shirley didn't sound good at all. Okay. She sounded done then. And we all have questioned this affidavit as to whether or not Shirley really did write this or if somebody else wrote it for her and filed it on her behalf. I don't know.
I
That's
know that.
because you weren't calling. I know that she ain't trying to, at her age, she ain't trying to be out here shopping.
So that comment that she just made that she's not trying to be out here shopping at her age, again, Sonya is talking about Shirley. She's talking about the fact that Shirley don't want to be looking for a man. Now that comment right there bothered me because what are you trying to say? You're gonna be 70 as well in what 15 years, which is like a blink of an eye. So what are you trying to say that because Shirley is 70 that she couldn't find a man if she so desired? I don't think Shirley is interested in anybody right now. Shirley is getting her life together and Shirley is doing Shirley as she should be. This woman has been through the ringer, okay? Now, some of it she may have had some responsibility in because she allowed all of this, okay? As long as Nesto was putting on the front and making her look good and driving her around, she didn't have a problem with it. But unfortunately, um, she got a lot more than she bargained for and a lot more than what she deserved. She did not deserve what Nesto has done. However, once again, she has some responsibility, Shirley. Okay, and I'm not beating up on Shirley. I'm keeping it real. She could have walked away at any time. She told Steve Harvey, "I was trying to stand by her man." That's a choice. Regardless, right or wrong, good or bad, she made her choice to stand by her man and to put all this money out. He didn't steal the money that she put out for these lawyers. She put the money out. Okay? She chose to stand by her man and to do whatever was necessary. And unfortunately, it bled her dry until Steve Harvey renewed her contract for $1 million a year for 5 years. But the point is, Sonya has no business talking about this woman's life, her personal life, and to say that she don't want to be out here. How do you know? How does Sonya know? Sonya says she's never talked to Shirley. How does she know that Shirley doesn't want a meaningful relationship even at 70? So you're at 70, 75, and that's it, you're done? You can't find love. You that's it. You have a lot of men out here who love older women. Okay? All right, Sonia, you should know that because you was dating a 20, 30 something year old. Okay, at your big age. Anyway.
Oh,
So for everything that's wrong with you two specifically, she wasn't gonna go up. Everybody got something wrong with him, so she wasn't gonna let go like that. This right here was just a lot.
No,
yeah.
Sonia, you were a lot. It wasn't these charges that were a lot. You were a lot. And Dre said it. Shirley could put up with, even after Shirley found out about these charges, she was still standing by her man. It wasn't until she found out about you and probably started listening to some of them phone conversations between you and between Sonia and Ernesto. Sonia does not want to take responsibility for the fact that she ruined this man's marriage and came between him and his wife. She does not want to admit to it. You may have heard her, and if you haven't heard her, I'm telling you, she has said on a number of occasions about, well, he had other girlfriends, so no, I don't feel like a homewrecker. She said this on her own lot. She's talking about the victims, the women that he victimized. It doesn't matter if they were sleeping with him or not. He still victimized them. And he probably, that was a part of his con, taking them to bed. So what are you trying to say, Sonia? What do you, oh well, they knew he was married before they slept with him. And Sonia, you knew he was married too. This man don't take his ring off. He does not take his ring off. You knew he was married too. So cut the crap.
Yeah.
Please leave your message for. And you know, I feel like what
You
am
feel
I
like
saying?
what? What you feel
I
like
don't
what?
know. I don't got nothing to say.
No, you say you
Now
still
she don't
want
got
it.
nothing to say.
Say what you got to say.
I ain't got nothing to say because everybody's different. So I ain't got nothing to say. You know, everybody's different. Everybody's built
Sonia
different.
had so
And
much to say just a few minutes ago, but now all of a sudden she don't got nothing to say. Now remember, I hope you're taking notes. Ernesto already questioned her about whether or not this was really his brother's phone number because he said his phone don't sound like that. Sonia probably realized by this point that she done messed up in terms of whether she spoke to Lamont last night or this morning. Okay, now she don't got nothing to say.
if a person needs their income, and this is what it is, and that's what you know.
If a person needs their income, then that's what it is. Sonia, everybody needs income. Everybody needs their, I don't know anybody who don't need their income unless you are so rich that you're living off the interest of a business or an estate or a trust or something like that. And even still, that's an income. Income is money, whether it's coming from your savings account, interest, or what. So I don't know who can't live without their income. Sonia is going to start making some statements that sound real retarded. Okay. And I'm not surprised that Nesto basically called her a retard. Okay. He actually called her out. We'll hear it in just a second. But she starts making some dumb comments because this is how she lived her life. Okay. Listen to what this silly trick is getting ready to say. It's unbelievable. Every time I try to give this lady the benefit of the doubt, she just shows me once again that she's silly, that she's slow, and she's dumb. She really truly is a dodo bird.
First and foremost in their life, then that's what they're gonna choose.
He must have called in.
If they want their income first and foremost in their life, what are you trying to say? So now here's Nesto. He must have called them once they called her. So Nesto is saying that Lamont must have called Shirley after Shirley called her. Let's see what he's saying.
Them what they call her. He,
I didn't ask. Yeah, I don't know. It could go either way.
Now it could go either way. Now you didn't ask. Sonya, you nosy AF. You nosy. So now you don't have anything to say. Cause you're lying.
I
Right.
don't, I
Right.
don't.
He said a whole lot of things.
He, he,
Now she's stuttering.
I don't know. I ain't got nothing to say.
You see how her voice goes up? He. Nesto does the same thing when he's lying, okay? The inflection in his voice, it goes up. They lying. How did they know where your beauty salon was? I'm innocent. They set me up.
Yeah, well, you
That's
ain't got
something
nothing.
separate. That's something separate. I got nothing to do with me.
What you mean?
None of this has anything to do with you. Honestly. You're a side chick and you are way too involved. And this is why Tasha K and Stiletto Bosses and whoever else you've done an interview with keep asking you, why are you so involved? Okay. You don't even know how to be a side chick. You don't. A side chick is on the side. Okay. You trying to be the main. That's what you're trying to do. That's why you all up involved because you're trying to secure your spot. And that's what it is. But she's not going to keep it real and say that. I was really trying to be something in this man's life. No, she's never going to keep it real. Sonya is doing the most to try to secure her spot. Okay. She claims she doesn't want to be the next Mrs. Williams, but you know what? I don't believe that either.
Something separate. What does that mean?
That
Exactly.
doesn't have anything to do with me, so I don't have a comment. That's what I'm saying.
None of this has anything to do with you, but you stay commenting.
Okay.
You get
Oh,
me? That's something separate. I mean, he
right.
didn't mention the other thing. The mention of they kept saying girlfriend. He didn't say if she said anything about that part. She just said she could lose her job, so that could only be the charges. You get me?
So, again, for those of you who may not be tracking, Sonia is talking about Shirley and Shirley's response. And she apparently told Lamont that she could lose her job. So, in Sonia's mind, it has nothing to do with the fact that her husband, that Shirley's husband, has a whole woman on the side, because I really wanted to say something else. Okay, has a whole trick on the side, a whole harlot and heifer, a whore, as grown woman vibes would say, on the side. Is that it's got to be the charges. That's in Sonia's mind. That's what she thinks, that she could lose her job. So it's got to be the charges. Now she gonna try to clean it up.
Okay, okay, okay. I
I
see.
mean, it could be a bad look on her too with the other thing, because that's what she does, give out relationship advice,
Exactly.
and they could be like, "Girl, you want to talk."
Exactly.
So,
So
Right.
I
wishy
mean, I guess I
washy.
could focus on it too as well. But I mean, I didn't ask. I just listened and went on to talk about something else. I don't want to. I don't want to make a comment. My thing
So there was Nesto's regular laugh that we often hear. And he's already explained to Shirley or to someone that he laughs like that, I believe it was Shirley, when someone is, full of doo doo, when they're not being honest. So that was his regular laugh. That other laugh earlier was a completely different laugh. Okay.
is because I don't want to have. I don't want to make a comment because I don't. That's your people. You know what I'm saying? They talk to me, talk to you, and
Translation. That's your people, meaning Lamont. So Lamont obviously is not really, messing with Sonya like that. They only talk to me to talk to you. Okay. Because I know she's not talking about Shirley. All right. And unless she's talking about Dre, highly doubt it though. Highly doubt it. Anyway, let's keep going.
that's it. So
Okay.
you know
So,
what I'm saying? I try to stay out the way.
right.
Never.
Well, it is what it is. I'm out here solo. Did the lady call you? Did text you back? The girl,
You
assistant.
know, she
Maybe the lawyer's assistant.
didn't say anything.
They ain't say shit.
So, I don't think they're gonna respond because of how it is. Just I think she did see it. Um,
Yeah.
Now again, I don't know what this it is. She did see it. I'm not exactly sure. If some of you out there have an idea, tell me what you think in the comments, what they're referring to. But Sonia is about to show us and show her behind in terms of her criminal legal knowledge. Sonia don't know, okay? She don't know anything. She's not a paralegal. Sis has never been a paralegal. She may have had that title, but she didn't go to anybody's paralegal school. She can't even write a GoFundMe. Are you kidding me? And she was drafting motions? No.
Yeah.
But no, she didn't respond back. So,
Okay.
but they have it. Do you want them to come and see you this week?
One of the calls, Nesto told Sonya he didn't want to draft the motion. He said, no, 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 no. I want to do this legally. No, no, no. Just talk to the lawyer. I'm paying them, let them do it. She's like, but I can do it for you. He was like, no. Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Week, or you want to wait till next
He
week?
gone. Yeah, he gone. I'm just gonna. You know what I'm gonna do?
You just wait it out then.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait it out because it's basically that right there. That put the dagger in me right there, straight the fuck up, and everything.
I just really think when he put that, I really think because it has to have happened prior because they got the whole thing. I think it was that affidavit, how he worded it and how he filed it. And then he said in court that he didn't file it, but you did file it because I saw it.
Yes.
You did file it.
Yeah.
So what were you even talking about? Remember I told you, I said something was filed and we said it's before court. He filed it the day of, but he filed it before 5 o'clock. He filed it around what, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something around there. So it was filed with her name out there, with her whole name. He didn't, I told you what it said, with her whole name out there. And that's what he should not have done.
Well,
he should have just said affidavit in support of bond hearing. That's what he should have did.
Now, she is correct about that.
He shouldn't have said affidavit for. You just put the spotlight on there, dude.
That's cool. That's cool.
All your bonds have posted on your thing under your name at the jail. So that it does say it. So it's every bond, every case holds a bond except for 1, 2. Is it that's the service and deposit of that check. Everything else has a bond on it.
What about the death by taking? Are you looking at it now?
I don't see death by taking. I see death of service, death by deception, which they didn't. You have a bond on death by deception. The other one wasn't presented.
No,
So
but taking too.
The other one that was not presented was not presented. It's listed as not presented to the jury because it was nolle prosk, meaning that they've chosen not to prosecute or to move forward with those charges. They can always come and prosecute later, but at this time, because they have bigger fish to fry.
I don't see it. It doesn't say it on here. There's no death by taking. It just says death of service, deposit, or fraud.
That's it?
That's all I see. Yeah.
It's supposed to be another one too, though. Just death by taking and credit.
Okay, so that one didn't meet the jury.
Hold on.
I know what you're talking about.
It's already been indicted.
But I'm looking at your jail, Suffolk County jail thing, and it doesn't have it on there. So that is that. Mm-hmm.
You're saying, well, no, wait a minute, hold on. But I was charged. Death by it. I was charged.
He was charged
with death by taking.
I know.
Sonya doesn't know as much she pretends that she does.
Credit repair.
Yep.
Okay, that's a felony.
That's okay. So that's the 402 case, I believe.
Right, but it's not on there.
No, it doesn't say it on there, but here it is. That's the service. Okay, so that's not 402. It's a 403. 403 case.
You heard Nesto sigh? That was a very frustrating sigh, or a sigh of frustration, I should say. He's frustrated with her because she's supposed to know so much. All she's doing is doing a Google search. Anybody can do that. I can do that right now. She's doing a Google search in Fulton County, looking up, the charges that were listed.
Mm-hmm.
There goes that humming again. Okay, again, this is soothing behavior.
By taking Operation Credit Service, death by deception. So death by deception wasn't presented. They did a typo.
No, they didn't do a typo, Sonya.
Okay, so theft wasn't So it should say death by taking on there and not death by deception.
No, they wrote what they meant, Mama. It's not a typo. We done all seen it. It's not a typo.
And
All
this
right.
one,
So there's no bond on the death by taking, correct?
hold on.
I've been having a headache for 2 days straight.
Try
Nesto, we've had a headache for like two months, 2+ months straight over this silly chick.
not to think about it. Hard to do that, right?
Yes, it is.
That's a service and deposit. Those two don't show a bond.
Okay. So the other one got a bond?
Everything else shows a bond. Death by deception,
What?
5,000.
Hold up. The death by taking has a bond. That's what you're saying?
He's asking her if the theft by taking has a bond. Because remember, she said, oh, the theft by deception, that must be a typo. It must meant theft by taking. I mean, can Sonya even read? Well, she reads the comments in her chat, so I guess she can read, but I don't know. But this is who he calls for legal advice, even when he's paying a lawyer. This one right here. The same person who he didn't even want to file a motion for him,
Death by taking don't
a motion for bond or bond, as he says, because he want to bond out.
show on here. It don't say it. It just says deception, death by deception. One of the death by deceptions has a bond, and then the other one says it's not presented to the grand jury.
Right, because it's no late prosk, sis. That's why. Okay? NPGJ. That's what it probably, those are the initials it probably has next to it. Um, or sometimes you may see, that acronym. But you just said that it must be a typo, and one of the theft by deception has to be a theft by taking. Now, you know what? I can't.
So,
Something's wrong. Something ain't right. Because why
well, they just got this on here yesterday, but you know what? Humans that have put this on here, it's not an automatic, so sometimes people be fucking up. Because I don't see a death by taking on here.
Yeah, like you mess up all the time. And I'm not to say that, just to be fair, court clerks, they're people, okay? And not all court clerks are highly educated. That's more like an entry level job, or a job that someone has taken because it pays a decent salary and they get comfortable when they stay in it, or that's all that they can get. So yes, mistakes are made, but listen to Nesta. Listen to Nesta.
You know, and all the other charges are conspiracy, and they all have a bond. And then two got dismissed. And then four fucking charges where they got 200 by each one.
That's the child P cases, okay, for the uh pedophilic stuff that they got out of his truck.
It's crazy.
Okay. And the other one don't have none.
So in his white Ford 350, if you're listening to the calls, the same truck that Shirley had to go and get because it was almost auctioned off, the same truck that had been sitting in her friend Taj's driveway or wherever she had it parked, that she says is too big for her to drive. The same truck that Shirley's been begging Nesto, can I just trade it in? Can I sell the truck? Because I need money. I need to be able to get a car. That truck. Okay? Nesto was picked up by Roswell police. When they found him, they found a black bag with liquid Viagra, two black dildos, and a face mask with zips, along with some documentation with some Ford signatures. And they confiscated an electronic device, which we have since learned was most likely a laptop, with some footage on there that is so bad, I don't even want to speak on it. But it's involving children and animals.
So self a service and deposit of a check doesn't have anything by it. Everything else does.
So you're saying that death by taking is not on that period?
Period.
And credit repair? Huh?
Not on this record, no. Not with the jail. Not the jail record.
So really I only got just two charges, but no bond? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I see. That's what I see.
That shit got my head hurting so bad right now. It was pain for 2 days straight, really. Well, we'll see what he gonna say when I call him if he on some bullshit. I started actually go ahead on send. I did say that if he called back, send him the video and all, but he probably already up on it.
Who? Your friend?
Yeah. So they going
I don't know what video they're talking about. I really don't. I wish I did. But I know that there was another call where Nesto was talking to his son Dion, and he mentions a phone with some type of a video on it, and he says, "Well, you're not the only one who has it." Because apparently Nesto sent this video. I don't know who this video is of, but it's obviously something that Nesto is concerned about.
on the yard so I can talk because they won't be as loud in here. They're getting ready to go in the yard in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So he called you just to tell you that.
He was asking how you were, and then he went on to say that. And then I said, okay. Well, I said, well, when he get out, where he gonna go?
Yeah.
Over there with her. And I said, okay.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Now listen to the game, because according to Sonya, Lamont said that. Well, according to Sonya, she asked, "Well, when he get out, where he gonna stay?" And according to Sonya, Lamont said, "Oh, when he get out, he going with her." Now, on this affidavit, it does say that Shirley said that he can come and live with her or with anyone he chooses. Okay, this is a court document that was filed. Now, whether or not Shirley wrote it, don't know, have no idea. But this is what was filed. Okay, and she's never come forward to say, "I didn't say that, I didn't write that, or anything." Listen to Sonya.
He said, over there
With her with her bitter Betty self, because she loved calling people bitter Bettys. Who's jealous now?
her.
Hold on. That makes no sense.
That's what he said. He said that. I was just like, I'm thinking in my head, but he just told me, he just
That
said
nigga
she
drunk,
done.
man. That nigga was drunk,
He
man.
said that's his wife. He going over there with her.
No, I can't go there with them folks that just told you they done. Didn't you just say that?
He just said it right before he said that. I
Yeah,
don't know, your brother.
you sound retarded,
Um,
man.
Mm.
All these motherfuckers. I mean, you know what?
I had to stop it right here because Nesto's getting ready to say my favorite part of this whole video. First of all, he told her straight out, "You sound retarded." He's getting ready to say, "I need to go on and get me a goddamn spaceship and go to the goddamn moon where I can get away from all idiots, including Sonya." Oh my Nesto. That was a good one, brother. Let me just take it back just a second. Sorry, y'all. Just listen.
I can't go there with them folks that just told you they done. Didn't you just say that?
he just said it right before he said that.
Lies, cause she stay lying. She don't remember what she said.
I don't know, your brother.
You sound retarded,
Um,
man.
You sound retarded, man. Nesto said, "Wait a minute, that don't sound right. How can I go over there? Didn't he just tell you that she done? Didn't you just say that?" She's like, "Yeah, but he said this right after that." Sonya, you trying to say that Lamont told you that Shirley is done, but that you going that Nesto is gonna be living with Shirley when he get out. You do sound retarded, boo.
All these motherfuckers. I mean, you know what? I need to go and get in that goddamn spaceship and go to the goddamn moon where I can get away from all idiots. Yeah, he sounds crazy as a motherfucker what he just said.
I gotta roll
Retarded,
that
man.
back.
All these motherfuckers. I mean, you know what? Man, that
Wait.
nigga was drunk,
he
man.
said that's his wife. He going over there with her.
No, I can't go there with them folks that just told you they done. Didn't you just say that?
He just said it right before he said that. I
Yeah,
don't know, your brother.
you sound retarded, man. All these motherfuckers. I mean, you know what? I need to go and get in that goddamn spaceship and go to the goddamn moon where I can get away from all idiots. Yeah, he sounds crazy.
Oh my God, Nesto, bro, that's the funniest thing you've ever said. Nesto gonna get him a spaceship so he can go to the moon. So he can go to the moon to get away from all you idiots. Okay, that had me cracking up. Oh my goodness, that had me cracking up. Poor Nesto. Nesto is surrounded by idiots. Poor thing.
Because the motherfucker what he just said. Did that make
That's
any
your
sense?
brother. You should know him better than me.
But I
But that's
told
what
you
he
that.
said.
I told you that.
That's
Don't
what
be.
he said. He's going, she going. Because I was thinking, okay, so make sure you get a place so when he can come in, but he was like, he going over there with her.
No, that ain't how that shit gonna go. I ain't stupid. Let me show you how it go. Now I got what I need here. That
I
ain't how
said,
it
well,
go.
is the daughter there? Because he can't be near the daughter. He
No,
said
listen,
no.
listen what I'm saying. Listen, let me show you how this shit go. You got a bond. Okay, you can go get out. You got 48 hours. Your address change. You have to change your address into the system. You got to go down to the
Mhm.
courthouse, put in the clerk, and tell them where you live at. That's how that go. You see what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
how that go. Shit change every day. Nigga can die you going to somebody's resident, and you can die. Guess what? You ain't got nowhere to go. Yeah, have someone got nowhere to go. That's how that shit go. He ain't never deal with no shit this deep before. You don't know the fuck he talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
So if I need to change my whole sit down, that's what the lawyer for to do it for me. I don't have to do all that. As long as you gotta change your address and have where that box, you can change that, put that shit.
Now listen to Nesto running game, okay? Because even if this is true, Nesto's trying to make it clear to Sonya, no, 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 I ain't going with my wife. He about to tell her where he going. He about to tell her where he going. It ain't with Shirley.
On your leg, you're good. So I'm not worried about that. That's the last thing. If I gotta go goddamn pay rent over there and sit in the basement, that's what I gotta do. Is in Fulton County. I can think. I'm not slow at all.
He ain't slow.
So
So they're forcing it for Fulton County.
what you say?
I said they're gonna force it for Fulton County.
I'm gonna force it to Fulton County?
Meaning you have to be in Fulton County.
Yeah, no, it can
They
change.
can't change it to any other county
They
that's
can.
close to Fulton County. I mean, Atlanta's Atlanta, right?
Atlanta's line. That's the Atlanta address that you got.
Yeah, so
I'm
yeah.
not slow now. Trust me. I just want to tell you, you're not dealing with an idiot. That's not what you're dealing with.
Listen, Nesto's saying don't don't get it twisted. Don't let my mush mouth fool you. I ain't slow and I ain't an idiot. Okay? And I've said that. Because how could he be so stupid and have conned so many people? Right? He conned some big time people, and he did not just con them because he was dropping Shirley's name. It wasn't just that. Nesto is the king of the long con. He just got sloppy towards the end. He got comfortable and he did what most career criminals do. He effed up.
You know that already. But I'm not stupid. And I'm not. I know what's going on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a certain thing I can't talk about. What's in my head. You know what I'm saying? I just know the process
Mm-hmm.
going on. What I got to do. So, like I said, you told him I got 90% of the bond. It ain't the bond, but I got to tell him what it is because he got to talk to him and get the money to him. Or he gonna give it to you. I know if he see you, he gonna be because he's a woman. Love women. Short men always do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I was.
get that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yes. I know what's going on. I know what's happening. He's not that idiot like that to let that little one. I'm asking him to keep me in here for no license. He know that. The man
Mm-hmm.
went to the federal courthouse with me and sit out there and testify for me as a
Oh,
character
okay.
with his full fucking goddamn service uniform on.
Well, good thing you got somebody who can be a character witness because this certainly won't be Sonya.
Hey.
So I know what the fuck I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
hear that. I don't want to hear that. Motherfucker just be talking. I just didn't have his number at that time. I forgot I would use his character witness because it was stronger.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to hear all that.
Yeah,
Not at all. My brother is fucking retarded. I know what that nigga had to be goddamn smoking something talking to you. He had to be. He talking all the damn
Well,
time.
yeah, I just mainly listen to what he says.
But when you like, I got first time I call you, I got bad news, boy. You know how many times you done did that?
I'm so
and that
sorry.
devastating shit. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not listening to my brother no more. He just spazzed the fuck out on nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just spazzed out on nothing.
Now, was that Sonya's plan to cause a rift between him and Lamont? I don't know. Or whoever he's saying his brother is.
I don't have anything to say. I just tell you what it is.
Now she
Right
don't have
here.
nothing to say.
He ain't talking about shit. I'm not thinking about that shit. Because what he talking about sound fucking just retarded. You ain't years, and all, but you got to go over there. You can't force no shit like that. You talking crazy, man. I don't want to hear that shit. That's negativity. Right now, I got to stay focused.
Well,
Well, what? Now, what you got to say?
I got nothing to say. I told you I have no comment.
Okay, so right now, when can I call you back after you eat and get yourself together?
You call me back at 5.
Yeah, I
It's
call you back at
2.
5. Okay,
It's
yeah, I
2
call you back
o'clock.
because he goes in the house at a certain time.
Hold on. Did you want to call the lawyer?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna do it.
Oh, well, 5 like I told you, I was really busy today.
She told Nesto that she was really busy today. When is this chick ever busy? Every time he calls her, I'm in the bed, I'm on the couch, I just got something to eat, I'm home, I'm babysitting, that's my grandbaby crying. When is she ever really busy? Anyway.
Wish to have your call returned. Please leave your name,
I got
phone
you.
number, and very importantly, the reason for your call. I will return your call at my earliest convenience. Record your message at the tone.
What goes?
Yeah, that's him. That's him. So tell him to call you back.
Hi, Mr. P. This is Sonya. Give me a call regarding a new case. I need to go over with you. So anytime is fine. Before 9 o'clock tonight is cool. Thank you. Bye.
Unprofessional.
Go get yourself together. I'll call you at 5 o'clock. Like,
Yeah,
bye.
5 o'clock. I'll be here.
Okay, bye. Ooh.
Bye.
Get something that's gonna put some nutrients in you now. Get your pep up.
Oh my God, I can have that on.
Huh?
What I have that we want me to eat something healthy.
Well, no, I want you to get something put in you to give you some energy. That's all.
Energy.
Yeah, you need it. All right. Yeah, so we'll call him at 5. So text him. She text him and tell him that we're gonna call him at 5.
I have
There.
a
There.
question. Oh, your brother or your friend?
There. I ain't thinking about him, man. He ain't talking about shit. I'm not worrying about that shit. I'm not thinking about none of that right now. I'm thinking about what I got to do so I can get this man this money so I can have my defense together and I'll move forward from there. Because if the defense ain't together and they put some more shit on me, I ain't going away anyway. So at least I got to try to put
He's
my
about to
head
tell her.
first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense? Okay, it makes sense. Okay, bye.
You have 1 minute remaining.
All right, now I thought he told her. Sorry, I was doing some research in the background. I thought I heard him tell her that he was going to be staying with her. He wanted to make sure that she had an Atlanta address. It has to be an Atlanta address because when I get out, I'm going to stay with you. And she's like, that's fine. But anyway, let's keep listening. Let's just keep
Yeah?
going.
I was emptying the bucket because I was mopping today.
Okay. Yeah, just text me and tell her that I'll call her about 5:05.
5 or 5 or 5:05.
5 o'clock. Just 5 o'clock. So I call you like 2 minutes till 5.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, go and get something to eat. Get yourself together. Walk around. Get some nutrition in you. Come back. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
no problem.
get you the pep. Get that pep off now. Gotta get that energy rolling.
Bye. Come here.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
In this next call, Ernesto and Sonya continue to talk about Shirley Strawberry. They also discuss his case, the co-defendant Erica, and GoFundMe. Ernesto's friend Daryl joins the call as well. Take a listen.
Okay, sorry it took so long. Just I get to the phone.
What you doing?
Well, I was trying to wait till everybody got off the phone.
Huh?
I was trying to wait till everybody got off the telephone so I can get to the phone. And then earlier when I get off the phone with you, I called other folks to confirm everything. And my brother was right, but he didn't get full detail. I need to get full detail. So what they wanted to do is after the 13th, if I'm not about in, so we can go to our lawyer and stuff, so we can put it out there that we had split up and everything. If not, then they're gonna retain some kind of lawyer and send a paper work out here and I sign, and then that's gonna be open. I cannot go over that period because they're getting so much pressure from all the other people,
What's that, from her work people or from our daughter?
from the other people, the little friends and all that shit.
Oh, her little circle.
Yeah, the little circles. Yeah,
Oh,
they
of course not. They was talking mad shit a year ago when it all happened.
But Sonya will tell you she's never talked about Shirley with Ernesto. He's never talked about his wife. Okay? I'm bringing this up. And again, sorry, y'all, about clearing my throat. I'm sorry. I'm bringing this up because there are a lot of people out there who believe Sonya, who are supporting her. Listen, to each their own. But you need to know who you're supporting and understand. You cannot trust anything this woman says. She lies to everyone about everything.
This just put the icing on the cake. How do you feel?
It puts
Oh
the icing on the
shit,
cake.
less stress off of me.
Are
Hmm.
you sure?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm straight. I mean, shit, I ain't want. Hey, sometimes you don't want things to end like it end, but them folks ain't did nothing to me. This
Mm.
this this comes off of me.
Oh, no,
So
I know. Did you apologize?
yeah, I did all that. Yeah, I apologize. I did
Mm-hmm.
all that. I mean, sometimes people don't want to hear that shit because that ain't good enough.
Why is Sonya asking him if he apologized to his wife? Who cares? Why do you care so much? Why do you care? What is your motive here?
No,
Well, there's only so much is your fault, but not all of that shit, you know? So you can
right,
only
right.
apologize for what is your fault. Everything else, it is what it is. It
Yeah,
just came with the bullshit.
So what if we said that about the man who shot you? What if we said, well, it ain't all his fault? It ain't all his fault. He shot you, he shot your sister, he shot the other guy in the house, almost killed you. So what if we said that? Doing too much, Sonya.
yeah,
That's
that's it.
all.
So they come out and straight up say, hey man, you can't ride here. You gotta go to Dion's house. And I'm like, okay. I mean, okay. I'm glad you told me
Mm-hmm.
that, but I already knew that. But that's cool. I need to hear from somebody else.
He got to go to Dion's house, okay? So apparently he cannot go back to Shirley's. And probably because at this point, she has reconnected with her daughter, maybe, so she can see her grandkids. This is very close to Shirley's. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is not close to her birthday. This is a month before her birthday. I'm sorry.
You know which way it's going, because I don't want to put the blame on where I'm going, why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I already called
Yeah.
that out. I already said that. I said by July 1st. Didn't I tell you that?
Mhm.
I didn't say that, didn't I?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm not sitting here making this shit up. So I just have my tuition which way life it is. Um, he didn't ever call you back, did he? Damn.
Oh no, he
Damn.
was waiting on me to call. He's at 5 o'clock.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So that's it on that. I just gotta hold that. I just gotta hold that this man ain't playing with me. It's the lawyer. I gotta hold that ain't
The
playing with me.
lawyer.
Yeah. I just hope he ain't playing no games either. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I know. Because you already lied for no reason. So it's like, what
Yeah.
type of
So
character are you? Because you
so
didn't have to lie to me. Oops.
so
But
the next thing is I just gotta just gotta take it one step at a time. That's it. I want to take one
what's
step.
so good about this? You look at all the outlets and what everybody's saying. Everybody got a different version of what.
Did she just say, let me put the caption on? It sounded like she just said, do you know what's good about all of this? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Because it's like, she gets off on this.
You
So
didn't have to lie to me.
This is a flex for Sonya. Sonya was pretty much a nobody trying to be somebody. Now, obviously, she's a creation of God. She's somebody, but you understand what I'm trying to say.
Oops.
so
But
the next thing is I just gotta just gotta take it one step at a time. That's it. I want to take one
what's
step.
so good about this? You look at all the outlets and what everybody's saying. Everybody got a different version of what happened. Everybody. So now it's you and your co-defendant. That was
She did say it. I'm gonna rewind it back one more time. For
so
anybody
good
who
about
missed it.
this. You look at
What's so
all the
good? Roll back a little bit. And let's hear it
She
from
got
Homer.
she got to take it one step at a time. That's it. I want her to take
You
one.
know what's so good about this thing? You look at
She said it. You know what's so good about this thing?
all the outlets and what everybody's saying. Everybody got a different version.
It's so good because your name is out there, Sonya, and everyone's calling your name and you feel like you went viral. That's why it's so good. Says we clowning you in these streets.
Of what
This is not a good look on you or for you.
happened? Everybody. Now it's you and your co-defendant that was having the affair. Your co-defendant is your side chick.
Now, you heard what she just said. Your at the time we thought, and she's correct, your co-defendant is your side chick. Okay. Now remember what Sonya has said in her own lives on her own channel. Okay. She said a couple things. Well, how come when y'all thought Erica King was a side chick, I never said nothing about her? Erica King has been on mute. Okay. Sis hit the mute button a long time ago. She's been on silence. Okay. That's first of all. Second of all, Sonya is relishing in the fact that we thought Erica King was the side chick, when in fact she was the side chick. But even on her own channel, she tried to say no, there was no girlfriend in Florida, when she in fact was the girlfriend in Florida. Anyway,
Yes, your co-defendant. It don't twist it too. Your co-defendant is your version
listen
of
to her.
what happened. Everybody. Now it's you and your co-defendant that was having the affair. Your co-defendant is your side chick. Yes, your co-defendant. It don't twist it too. Your co-defendant is your co-defendant is your side chick, and then when you why you gonna run off with your co-defendant to Florida?
Wow.
Wait though, and so it's been over 1 million views. It went
She's enjoying all of this. It's been over 1 million views. She's enjoying this. This is crazy. And Nestor don't care about none of that. He just wants to get out. Nestor wants out, but this chick is running up his money on the phone because she want to tell him about how many views there are out there.
viral, of course.
What?
Yeah, it's over 1 million views in just 2 days, but and every media outlet does have it, except for TMZ doesn't have it yet. But we'll see what happens between now and Saturday. But this one guy, so I like to just read comments on everything to see what people
We
are saying, what's
know.
going in there.
We know even back then you was in the comments because you was in Real Talk Bougie's comments. And was it Real Talk Bougie or Love Lies Lace Fronts? Anyway, one of her channels. I think it was her Real Talk Bougie channel. You were all up in her comments on June 30th. All up in her comments. Trying to tell her that you was a paralegal for 20 years and she don't know nothing about the court system. We know you've been in the comments because you wanna see what's going on. We know. You've been in the bushes. We knew then and we know now. Ugh. Like, you proud of that? She's proud of that. Sonya is
Yeah.
proud to be a troll.
And some people did actually pay attention and say one picture wasn't,
Sonya is a proud troll, y'all.
his computer was da 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 da. And then there's one guy was just talking about Shaq. He went in on Shaq. Shaq got porn on his computer. I don't see y'all, boycotting him and talking about him. Everybody act like Shaq for this, that, and the other. Shaq ain't fucking around with these 19-year-olds. They just went and just took it there and they just did a whole thread on just bashing Shaq.
Now, just a disclaimer, I don't know what she's talking about. I didn't bother to look it up. Okay. So I am not condoning, and I'm just gonna assume that whatever she's talking about is alleged. Okay. It's being played on this call. This is not my call. This is a call between Ernesto and Sonya from Cobb County Adult Detention Center. Okay. I don't know what she's talking about, if what she's saying is true or not, but she's trying to justify Nesto's case and the child peace stuff with Shaq.
For real? I didn't know that.
Yes, I didn't either. And so they just went all the way with it. Like, they done turned the whole thing from you and her to Shaq. Then they started talking about P. Diddy, Kanye West, Floyd Mayweather. Sean Combs, Marcus Hugh, Curtis Jackson. They done turned it, and R. Kelly. They done turned it all and just went there with it.
What?
I was like, this shit is crazy. Yeah.
I gotta go and go to GoFundMe. I gotta go and do the GoFundMe then. I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so you heard what he said. Nesto, in addition to wanting a spaceship and wanting to go to the moon so he can get away from all the idiots, he wants to GoFundMe. Okay. So that is an answer to a question that I had because I was wondering if he knew about the GoFundMe that Sonya eventually launched. This is June. Sonya didn't set up that GoFundMe until December. Sis, you are not reliable at all. At all. It took her 2 weeks just to raise $50. If she had started the GoFundMe in July, let me see, August, September, October, November, December, it's now January. Maybe. All right, because she's raising, let's just say she raises $50 every 2 weeks, and that's $100 a month. She would have raised $600 by now. You know, that's money for his books. Okay, it ain't gonna pay no lawyer's fees, but I'm just saying, you know, excuse me. But he's been talking about this GoFundMe. But I think in Ernesto's mind, he thought that, the GoFundMe was going to be something big and successful and people were going to be throwing his money. Look at how he's talking about this GoFundMe. Y'all listen. Hold on.
I mean,
Hold on 1 second. Listen to how he gets excited about this GoFundMe, y'all.
yeah, you could do that.
I can do that, and I
Because some people, not everybody thinks stupid. Some people know how the system is and know exactly how they railroad you.
Right.
Now listen to his plan about this GoFundMe. Okay? Listen to his plan. Apparently things didn't go according to plan, but listen.
So I
You
need that.
gotta be honest on
Need
everything
it.
but the things for. That's all. As long as you're honest about the GoFundMe and it's for legal services, boom, you're
That's what I
good.
need. Because guess what? I did talk to him, brother. He finally picked the phone up, talked to him for a few minutes, and because he didn't have the full detail because she didn't talk to him or she cut him off. See, I knew better than that. I said, no, I need to call. She picked the phone up, then I'm going.
Well, you have to call her, right? Because of everything that transpired.
So I'm cool because I'm an innocent man. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, but man, when it comes down to that shit right there, I'm definitely an innocent man. So I do know what.
He's saying that when it comes down to the CP stuff, he's an innocent man. That's the only part of this that he's claiming that he has outwardly said he did not do. And he has consistently said he didn't do this. Just saying, y'all.
What I got going on.
The man is to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. That's how the law works, okay?
I know they don't have no money no more. So they know that they're gonna know that somebody gonna want to pick this up. I know that. So I definitely
Somebody's gonna want to come pick this up.
need to call him back after it called there after me to get through talking. So you saying there's a good thing and a bad thing. What you saying?
It's kind of all over the place. I mean, yeah, it's a good thing that they mix it up and they change it that way. Because somebody will go to different sites and read, and they get confused, and then somebody was like, "This is all fake. This is fake news." They was like, social media always twist shit.
What?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got everybody thinking everything different, So some people was like, one chick was like, older women just desperate to marry anybody. She looks 75 from the neck up. Her body okay. They just was coming for everybody on here.
So listen to Nesto laughing and kikiing and joking about the things that people have said about Shirley. That's not funny. That ain't funny. And yet and still she wants to talk about how the bloggers drug Shirley through the streets. No, the only one we drugged through the streets and mollywopped up and down the streets, these YouTube streets, is Sonya. Okay? Because of stuff like this.
Just like this. These people just don't give a fuck. Like,
no, they don't.
Like you.
Then they said he's gay looking. He looks gay. Yeah. Shirley must be desperate.
Now, what does that have to do with anything? She knows that this is a sore topic for him. I feel like Sonya likes to provoke him. She likes to clown him. It makes her feel good in some way. Why would you mention that?
looks gay. And so, I don't know, but that's that picture with,
I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
You don't look gay.
Yeah,
but then I know you, so
right.
So it's.
When Ernesto says I'm good on that, that means I'm good on that. I want to talk about it. Drop it. Next subject.
I guess I'm supposed to be because I'm a different type of.
Because you don't look rough looking, and you clean about your clothes and stuff like that. You don't look like, because most guys look like they need to a makeover. Most guys need a makeover. Most.
Yeah, that ain't my fault. That's not my fault.
No. Well, ain't no thing. Shit, you know what you are. Go some people.
I'm good. I'm good on that. Oh, okay. So that's good. Motherfuckers say whatever they want to say. That's fine.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're talking about Steve Harvey's teeth. These motherfuckers are stupid.
This is about what?
You're talking about Steve Harvey's teeth. Oh, about them big ass. They
they
need to arrest him for them big ass teeth.
So basically, I done fucked around and fucked the whole game up. Now that's basically what it is. Wow. Actually, they put more exposure on for them. To be honest.
I mean, once that part go away, yeah, that whole thing. But again.
So now, Ernesto, you want to exploit your own story? What's going on here?
Like I say, everybody says different things. Some people rolling with what the prosecutor is trying to say, but then the prosecutor, and then they was talking about your lawyer, and the one thing that wasn't Tanya told me today, because she finally talked to me, she was like, so he did some armed robbery. She thinking you just did it like maybe 5 years ago with armed robbery. I said, see, that shit. I said his lawyer fucked up with that. He should have said when that happened. He should have put the dates with the conviction. I said that shit was 30 years ago, or not, or better. I said it was right after high school. So in his 20s. She's like, oh, for real? I was like, yes, girl. I said, who in their late 50s, middle 50s run around doing armed robberies? She was like, yeah, that's true. I was like, yeah, think about it. Ain't nobody doing armed robberies in their fucking 50s.
Yeah.
But crackheads at liquor stores and fucking gas stations. That's about it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I got to get this GoFundMe page going. I got to get somebody who know how to write this shit.
You heard him.
I got to figure that out.
I got to get this GoFundMe going, and I got to get somebody who knows how to write this. He didn't say, Sonya, I need you to do a GoFundMe for me. And Sonya admitted herself she only did it because everybody was asking. So I don't know whatever happened with this, because this is back in June. But he wasn't looking for Sonya's dumb behind to write nothing. Anything that has to do with her writing something for him or drafting, he's, very interesting. It's telling. It's telling. Okay? That was his plan, to get somebody. And he didn't say Sonya. Okay? He didn't even ask her, because he'll ask her, can you just do that for me, please?
I mean, it's too much on yourself as well, because you got to think about your own livelihood and what the fuck you doing too. Because
I want to pause for a second, and I want us to look at Nesto's criminal record. All right, hang on one second. Okay, let me see if I can, how big I can make this. So you see, here's the case number. It's Ernest Williams, because his legal name is spelled with an A. Okay? Now, he's not the only Ernest Williams. I also looked at this one here, but I don't think this is him. Okay? But we know this one definitely is. So let's click on this one. You can actually see all his charges to the left of the screen. But let me see what happens if I click on it. There we go. Okay. So let me roll back just a second. Let me make my screen bigger. All right. Oops, I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. Okay. Try to make it as big as possible. All right. So you see it's on the right side, the right side of the screen. And hold on, I made it so big I can't read all of it. Sorry, hang on. I'm gonna have to make it a little bit smaller, y'all. We're gonna take a look at it again, but I just want you to see. All right? I just want you to see. Roswell Police Department. He has one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight conspiracy to commit a felony. I believe that have to do with the. I thought it had to do with the credit card repair or something to do with that. But then there's deposit account fraud for a bad check. This operation of a credit repair service. That was, I guess, what him and Erica King were doing. Theft by deception, another felony, and theft of services. Okay. So Sonya was saying that she didn't see anything that said theft by taking. Okay. Let's keep going. So then that's Roswell. Here's Fulton County. Okay. He has a charge for aggravated sexual battery, aggravated sodomy. Then he has 4 child P charges. We're going to look at it in a minute so you'll be able to see exactly what they were for. Okay. Conspiracy to commit a felony. Conspiracy to commit a felony, 2. 3 for financial transaction, credit card fraud. Foreign county. I don't know what that is. He has a rape charge, a misdemeanor sexual battery. He has 5 charges of theft by deception and trafficking a person for sexual servitude. Okay, sexual servitude. All right, now as you can see, there are other Ernest Williams out here. All right, we know that this one is not him because he was already in jail at that point. I don't, so he couldn't have been, reckless conduct into an automobile because he was already in jail at that point, right? So you have to be careful. Make sure you're looking at the right Ernest Williams. We know that he was picked up by Roswell on July 7th, or he was booked on July 7th. All right, so here we go. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Okay, so this you can see. All right. So, theft by deception felony, July 24th, 2020. This is from 2020. So when he got picked up, he must have had open warrants and they started hitting him with stuff that I guess was open or pending, or at least I should say he got hit with things that occurred prior to. So Sonya tries to play this off or push it off like it's no big deal. It says not presented to the grand jury. Okay. Now some of these were no pros. Theft by deception felony. This is something that occurred on June 4th, 2022. So as early as a month before he got picked up is another theft by deception. He promised someone something or took their vehicle or did one of those things. Okay. He did get a $5,000 surety bond on that. He has an open warrant in Henry County. That's what says foreign county. So now we know what foreign county stands for. Okay. Theft of services and deposit account fraud, bad check for 1,500 or more. And this is from November 18th of 2021. Now these two were also nolle prosk and not going to be presented to the jury. So they decided not to prosecute because the sex crimes unit was going to take over because they realized they had bigger fish to fry once they found out what was on his laptop. He has several conspiracy to commit a felony, 3 in 2021, 3 February 1st, 2021, and he got a $5,000 surety bond on each of those. 2 of them from February 7th, 2022 were dismissed. Okay. Conspiracy to commit a felony, same date, February 7th, 2022. He's got a surety bond, conspiracy to commit a felony. I'm thinking that this has to do with the incident where he had Erica King pretend to be a lawyer. Let me just tell you guys what happened with Erica King. You can't make this up. Erica King and Ernesto were um, arrested around the same time. Okay, she got out like 3 days after him. They were both arrested in July of 2022. She got out. I'm sorry. Yeah, is that right? See, I have to go back into my notes and see exactly when it was. But he was arrested. She got arrested. This is in connection with that house that they were renting. So he was arrested. She was arrested along with him. And there's a whole article. We'll take a look at the article so we can see when some of these things happened. And she ends up getting rearrested just a few months later. Was it 6 months later, maybe? Trying to help him, okay? Because he needed a lawyer and she thought it was a good idea to pretend to be a lawyer, April Holloway, and she ends up getting rearrested, which is crazy. She was out. She was out. Anyway, we'll take a look at that case in a minute. You know, this can be so confusing sometimes. So if I do say something that's not totally accurate, it's okay to correct me in my comments. I'm not that sensitive, okay? Please do. Because this information is not just for me. Conspiracy to commit a felony, two more from March 15, 2022. Okay. Child pornography, possession of material that depicts a minor or a portion of a minor's body. Okay, these are the four charges where he has a $200,000 bond. Now this bond has since been reduced to 175,000 each. He still doesn't have the money. But here's the thing. He tries to play this off to say like it was a picture, one picture. This is what he says. Oh, it's one picture. If it was one picture, why do you have four counts? Why do you have four counts if it was one picture? Okay, four counts are the same thing. So cut it out, Nesto. Okay, so apparently, he raped someone on January 8th. Aggravated sodomy. Okay, on February 1st, 2021, and this was right after Sonya met Nesto. Okay, because Sonya claims she flip flops between October and November. Okay, but let's just say in December, she says I met him in October, although on other calls and other interviews she said it was November. She went into the hospital in December and she came out in February. She was there for 3 months. Okay, so December, January, February. She was there for about 3 months. And the day that she was released is the day that he's convicted of aggravated sodomy and aggravated sexual battery. Okay? The battery comes in because he probably used some of those toys on her. Okay? On whoever this person is. In addition to trafficking a person for sexual servitude, another felony on January 8th. So the rape and then the trafficking the person for sexual servitude happened on the same day, along with the sexual battery misdemeanor. Okay, and the rape and the aggravated sexual battery looks like it might have been someone else. But the point is, this was the day Sonya got out of the hospital. There's a call on Sonya's channel. Now, I'm not trying to drive traffic to her channel. I don't even subscribe to her channel. Okay, I don't like any of her videos. But if you guys want to see, there is a call where she is going over the charges and she's like, because these are when they put the new charges on, the sex crime charges that I just mentioned. Okay. And that's when she says, oh, wow, that was the day I got out of the hospital. And she's very surprised. Very surprised. Because who knows what Ernesto told her? Maybe she called him and he didn't answer. She says that Ernesto called her every day when she was in the hospital. And that is why she goes so hard for him. That's a lie. Okay. Because she also said she was in the ICU and she was in a medical coma. So how you know he was calling you every day? And if he was so close to you, somebody you just met, why didn't he call you? Why didn't he know that you were getting out of the hospital? He could have come and got you. Okay, instead of you taking an Uber or however you got home. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Very telling. Anyway, so he has some more theft by deceptions in June, some more in August 21, 21. That's that's my wedding day. 9/27/21, $7,000 surety bond. Then he has the financial transaction card fraud from, I guess this is December 1st, 2021. Okay. And then another one on December 4th. Okay. And then they have the operation of credit repair services that also were not presented to grand jury. All right. So he's asking Sonya, well, where's the theft by taking? Wait a minute. I was indicted on that already and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this is what's listed here. And this is most likely what Sonya was reading from. Okay. She, I remember back when I thought she was a paralegal and she's on a call, an early call with Nesto, and she's like, yeah, I don't like Georgia. I hate Georgia. Their systems, I don't like their systems. Their systems are messed up. like she's got access to the court systems. No, she got access to Ask Google. That's what she got access to. Sis stays lying. Okay? She got caught in a lie as to how she met Nesto just on the phone calls from prison call. Um, I don't know if it's the one that we're on right now or if it's the one right before, where, he's talking about what she was wearing. And she's like, well, no, I know what I was wearing when we met at the gas station. And he's like, yeah, I know what you were wearing too when we met. Anyway, I can't. But now you can see what he's charged with. I'm going to show you something else. Here is the article. Here's the article. Roswell police make double arrest in $1 million fraud scheme. This was published October 25th, 2022. Okay. A man and woman are in jail accused in a $1 million scam. Investigators say for years the pair convinced people to give them money for their expertise, but got nothing in return. Roswell police have arrested two people in connection to a $1 million business scheme. Investigators say 57-year-old, because he was 57 at the time, Ernest Williams and 46-year-old Erica King convinced two people to pay them for their business expertise. They would align themselves with their victims with promises to be able to grow their brands, their missions, and their life goals, and their social media followings. Hint, hint. Sounds like Nesto, doesn't it? Okay. Police say Williams and King acted the part and people paid good money for their services. However, investigators say they never provided any services and it was all a scam. Okay. She doesn't even look like herself, Erica King. And she looks even worse in the other. I think this is the first arrest. And then was this the first? Maybe this was the second arrest. Yeah, when they were arrested, I have to go back into my records because I think when they were arrested originally, she got out and then she ended up 6 months later getting rearrested for impersonating a lawyer. But I have to go back and take a look at the actual dates and make sure they line up. And I'll come back with another video and clear that up. We know about more than a dozen victims and over 1 million in monetary and property loss. So you remember hearing Nestor joke, I ain't got $1 million. Where's that? Where's $1 million? Well, obviously he didn't get $1 million all at one time. I know somebody's going to comment about me clearing my throat. I already know. I'm sorry, y'all. Roswell detectives first began looking into Williams and King in June regarding a case of rental fraud at a property on the 900 block of Pine Grove Road. That's the 980 and the 990. Okay, it's public record. You guys, it's been all over social media, so I'm not even going to sugarcoat it for you. Once detectives started looking into their financial transactions, it led to the extensive business scheme. Williams and King both have multiple charges of fraud, forgery, and theft against them. Police say Ernest Williams also goes by Nesto. Erica King also goes by Erica Hughley or Erica Hughley Rothschild. Investigators believe that there are other victims who have been scammed but have not yet come forward. And then they have the information if you believe you've been victimized, who you can contact. And there's Officer Fields' information, the infamous Officer Fields. So, yeah, there you have it. Let's get back to this video because we still have more to go. I think there's 2 more calls left, and I am, wow, an hour and a half already in. I didn't even want this to be that long. All right, let's go.
There you go with that. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Did the lawyer call you back, the other one?
No. What do you want me to do?
First I need to find out. First I need to figure out where this guy, this lawyer man wants his money to go to. And if he come at me with a credit card, I got to figure out, because I know that he want to do a credit card. He don't want his name attached to shit really.
So I don't know if he's referring to Daryl Strawberry. Who's Daryl? Now that might be a stretch, right? Because Shirley was never married to Daryl Strawberry like some of you think. She was married to Michael Strawberry. That's Sheridan's daddy, Michael H. Strawberry. Okay. Now I researched that. So I'm telling you that because I know that for a fact. Okay. But if you don't want to believe me, you can look it up yourself. You can go to, a number of sites and pay your money and you can, get the information. Because I know Daryl, he wants to do credit card. He doesn't want his name attached to anything really. So this is his friend Daryl, who I thought they said was going to come on the phone, but I don't remember hearing him on the phone. But anyway.
But yeah, he don't. I know that for a fact. So I'm trying to figure out, will he take a credit card? The lawyer
He
take
can
a credit
always jail the money that way. You ain't got to actually do, direct from him. He can give it and then it be paid that way.
Right.
So, I
Okay.
mean,
So,
it all
Sonya is Ernesto's lackey, and it's sad.
depends.
yeah. So that's
Sonya be licking the bottom of Ernesto's boots.
that's I got to figure out how that is. I mean, I got to get what I got to get because I definitely got to win this part right here. Um, that's it. That's it. And a couple of things we need to be signature. Man, I need your signature on that we got tied together, but I don't think she'll have a problem with that as well.
You really think Shirley's gonna sign anything for you, Ernesto? Doubt it. Sorry, boo boo.
Too. So I ain't gonna take it,
Mm-hmm.
but I got to get one step at a time. One step at a time first. But damn,
Your
I didn't
lawyer
know
can
that.
bring you whatever you need to be brought in. He can bring it to you. Whatever
Yeah.
paperwork needs to be signed, he can bring it to you. He's
No, I'm
not working
talking.
the case. He's just handing you paper.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm talking about as a.
Sonia, what the hell is wrong with you? Even if a lawyer comes and hands a paper, they're still working. It's the time that it takes to go to one party, get them to sign it, then carry it to you, get you to sign it, then take it to the court to file it. What makes you think that it's okay for somebody to just, oh, he ain't really working, he's just handing you a piece of paper? Like, for real? For real. Oh, she ain't really working, she just shaking her behind on a pole, so she don't deserve to be paid. Because you manage strip clubs, right? So you think if the girls are on a pole for hours shaking their behind because they're not out there on the dance floor doing lap dances or whatever the hell they do, that they don't deserve to be paid? What, you know what? Let me just stop.
Property and shit like ties and shit, whatever. I'm thinking about all that now. What I need to do.
Property.
The process is speeding up on my ass.
Property. So he's
She got
already
your belongings.
thinking about Shirley selling some stuff? Wow.
Yeah,
Your
she got
brother can get that.
Yeah, she got all that shit. But right now, I ain't thinking about that. I think about my freedom.
No, she don't. It's in storage. If it's still there. If she even paid the fees.
I got to think about other shit. There's a lot of other
Shirley was living in one room. She ain't got none of your stuff, Nesto.
shit that I got going on. So I got to make sure I figure that shit out.
Well, your brother can get that for you. And,
Yeah.
or Dion. I would
Yeah.
say Dion.
I'm not dealing with all
He's
that.
younger.
Yeah. But then I got to figure out. I got to figure that part out.
Write a to-do list. What's
Yeah.
important to what's least important to you that you need done.
My freedom.
First thing you want to do is get your bond together
Yeah.
and everything related to that.
So there
But
we
at
go.
the same time, you gotta make sure nothing else is added, because if anything else is added, all that's for nothing.
Are you looking now?
Yeah,
She's checking to make sure no other charges were added.
right now. Mm,
Ooh, there go that sigh again. Heavy.
What else I was going to say? Okay, damn, Shaq. I didn't know that shit.
yeah, I didn't either.
They charged him for that shit? How did that shit go?
No, he didn't get charged. I don't know how it got out, but I ain't never heard of him catching no cases. But they can hush this shit.
Yeah, they
They can
can't.
pay to make things go away.
Motherfucker
You're in a
went
certain
way
bracket, you can pay. I don't know how long ago it was, but he definitely was like,
a
yeah.
million.
Let's not forget about Shaq. I'm like, what's that? Shaq has on his computer. I was like, everything's the same. I was like, no, he didn't. Shaq with the what? What
One ain't got nothing to do with the other, sis.
Shaq do? Huh?
Wow. Boy, they laughing out of my ass right now. I know
Yep.
they are, but that's okay. I can't
Yep.
get they focus on that now. I gotta get the fuck out. Yeah.
Don't worry about anything. Just get past all of this that you're going through.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
All right. Okay. Yeah, you gotta make sure that is a Atlanta address because I don't have to stay with you.
Yeah, there it is. Remember I mentioned it earlier. I thought it had happened already. There it is. He said, make sure you got an Atlanta address because I need to stay with you.
yeah.
Million.
Let's not forget about Shaq. I'm like, what's that?
I went too far, y'all. Sorry.
Shaq has on his computer. I was like, everything's the same. I was like, no, he didn't. Shaq with the what? What's Shaq do?
Yeah.
Don't worry about anything. Just get past all of this and what you're going through.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got to make sure that is
Yeah, you got to make sure that this a Atlanta address,
Atlanta address because I don't have to stay.
because I'm gonna have to stay
What
with
you say?
you. Ah, because I'm gonna have to stay with you. Listen, Nesto has been playing both sides of this coin, okay? And Sonya realized that. She started listening to the calls too, which is why she said what she said. She's like, I hear I hear when you talk to, some other people. How would she hear that unless she was on the calls? I hear that when you were talking to some other people, and I know that, sometimes you be contradicting yourself. And what she meant was that he tells her one thing but tells Shirley something else. Okay, and tell Dre and him something else. He want his wife back and everything else, but he be trying to tell her that no other woman wants him, and that if she was to leave him. See, this is the reverse psychology right here. This is the gaslighting. Well, if you decided not to be with me, I ain't gonna cry, ain't gonna be no thing. I'm gonna go about my business. Meanwhile, Sonya's over here telling him, if you stop being my friend, I would be depressed. I wouldn't be able to eat. I wouldn't be able to work, and all type of craziness. All type of foolishness. So, if he could have, and that's why he be asking. Sorry, that's my dogs. They trying to get into this room. And that's why he's always asking about, maybe I should have started with the call from 2 days ago, whatever. But anyway, um where he basically tells Sonya, Nesto tells Sonya she got no business sense. Anyway, and he has to school her about business, right? This woman who had claims to have had 17 homes at one point. Anyway, so so what he does is he's asking about Shirley's apartment. Well, you get your apartment yet? You find a place yet? Well, I'm good. Even if I got one room, as long as I got some place to wash my behind. He told Sonya the same thing. I'm good. I don't need nothing fancy. But then he's trying to convince Sonya to rent an apartment that she clearly can't afford. This is what he does. Now he done made it clear. I'm staying with you. Shirley don't want me. She done. So you stuck with me now.
I just didn't want to comment on shit till I got to do what I got to do.
mm-hmm.
He didn't want to comment on nothing until he got to do what he got to do. But I guess at this point, since Sonya already know that whatever she was told, he like, nah, don't get it twisted. I'm staying with you.
Fine by me.
He's trying to hold on to both bridges. Okay. And when he feels one bridge crumbling, he runs from that bridge to the bridge that's crumbling and tries to fortify that. Okay. And then when the other bridge seems like that's gonna fall through. So he pings pong back and forth. And listen, poor Sonya. She's like, fine by me. Yep. Sonya is one of those go along to get along. She just go along with anything and everything. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying I want to tell you earlier. Don't get
Everything
caught
messed
up in
up.
the hot. Yeah, I got to have my facts covered first before I speak on some shit. So
I
I
have
just
to
want
have my facts together. I
make
don't know
sure
what he's
that there's
talking
an
about.
Atlanta address for real.
Yeah, he said I gotta get my facts straight before I speak on stuff. So I guess before he tell anybody else that he living with Sonya, he said I gotta make sure that it's an Atlanta address for real. So basically, he's telling her, which trick? That's that pimp talk. Get a place in Atlanta, and she found a place in Atlanta, very expensive. Very expensive. No, you need to be in Atlanta, and you need to make sure it's Atlanta address.
My address is Elaine.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, I just got to make sure. That's all because I got to change. So that 48
Yeah,
hours.
because I got.
My address is Elaine.
Hold on.
I mean, no shit till I got to do what I got to do.
Mm-hmm. Fine by me.
Yeah, I'm saying I want to tell you earlier. Don't get caught up in the hot. Yeah, I got to have my facts covered first before I speak on some shit. So I done spoke on it. So you got to make sure that's it.
So I guess he's talking about the conversation earlier. Like he's telling her, don't sweat the small stuff. Like I gotta find out what was said first before I be talking about. Because see, this is what Nesto wants to do. Sonya will speak on things regardless. She will not vet any of the information. She would just say whatever. Miss Diary of the Mouth. Nesto said, no, I gotta make sure that this is what was said and it's for real before I start speaking on things. He don't want to be out here looking stupid. He already can't speak. He's not eloquent of speech, and people already think he's dumb. A smart person never has to tell anybody. An educated person, an intelligent person never has to tell anybody, I ain't stupid. The only person that says that is someone who they know others believe them to be stupid. Okay? Somebody in my house do that all the time. I know I look stupid. I ain't stupid. I know I act stupid. Because he knows that he's perceived as dumb or uneducated.
There's an Atlanta address for real.
My address is Atlanta.
Okay, I just gotta make sure. That's all, because I got to change it. So before they get out, I got to go there and take it over that form. That is it. So.
Atlanta.
Why Nesto whisper?
I live in Atlanta.
Okay, so damn. Yes, I call him. Yeah, I want to call him.
You want to call Daryl?
Yeah. How much time? How long will we be talking on the phone?
15 minutes.
Okay.
Mm.
That shit went from 80 to
It's bad.
I probably live it more than me. I just rounded it.
I just founded it. What?
What's going on?
Oh,
How
here's
you doing?
Daryl. Okay.
You all right? You sound like you're on speakerphone or something.
I'm in my office at the crib and everything. What's happening?
All right. Yeah, how your life going?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How you doing? I thought you was on the street, man.
Man, I've been in here a year, man. I've been in here a year. Them folks are playing with my life for a year. Putting charges on, charges off, and just playing with me because they ain't having no. So they throw some more shit on me. They come out of one of my patrol cars that they say some one picture.
Yeah, I can't hardly hear you, man.
He's still running that, porn was found in his computer and that it's only one picture. Okay. And according to the warrants, it seems like it wasn't really a picture, it was more like a video. Okay. Anyway.
I can't hardly hear you. What we doing? What you
I don't
got?
want to say that too loud because he got an audience, so he don't want to discuss that part of the case. But it was a computer.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
What it is if I come see you?
He took Nesto off his speakerphone real quick. Nesto over here talking about kitty porn and he took Nesto off his speakerphone real quick. So, bro, let me come visit you. We talk about this in person.
Yeah. No, you say that again. What do you say?
He want to come and visit. Would it be better?
Would it be better if I come visit? Because I put my name on the list today. I can do that in the morning.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Did he say that's cool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
If you need to, if he says you can talk more to you like that. But I got it.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
It was basically the same, kind of, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you see the what's the viral out there yet? If not, I'll get her to send it to you so you get based on what I'm saying.
What did you say, bro?
He's talking about his case finally hit the news as of maybe 2 days ago.
So that's the video Nesto been talking about all this time. The news video. Oh God, Nesto, you just boo boo. I need some popcorn and a Diet Coke, y'all. A Coke Zero.
No.
Y'all go ahead and put some popcorn and some soda emojis in the chat for me if you guys are still watching. Thank you so much. Because I still got some more good stuff coming, so keep watching.
And so it's really out there, everything. Somebody leaked it.
Nesto is super proud. He is proud of all of this, okay? He feels accomplished, all right? This is the highlight of his life. The fact that his name, his pictures out there, his stories out there. Like, this is what Nesto's always wanted. He's lived in Shirley's shadow for how long? And now he's standing on his own 2 feet, but it's not for a good reason.
Prior to going to court.
He got his 15 minutes of fame and a little more than 15 minutes of fame. Sonya's still trying to get hers, but she's not very successful in all of that. Just like all of her business. Why is none of Sonya's businesses successful? She mentions in the interview, I'm gonna have to do another review on the interview that she did with Stiletto Bosses because I had time to do some research. And she's talking about having worked at King of Diamonds. I did some research on King of Diamonds in Miami because now they have one in Atlanta. And she said in one side of her mouth, one part of the interview, she said that she was a manager at King of Diamonds, but then she said no, she never worked at King of Diamonds. She was at Queen of Diamonds. Okay, and she talks about Pinky And Pinky was at Queen of Diamonds, but it was under a completely different name. Okay, Queen of Diamonds, I guess, tried to come in and pick up where the old business left off, and it went totally sour. Everything Sonia's hand touches turns to everything. Everything she touches. No successful business. She's known Nesto for 3 years. 3 years. She started out with a sports club she was supposed to get, and her partner fell through. Then she was talking about the RV park. I want the RV park, right? Where do you want the RV park? Then she's talking about in Fort Lauderdale. I think it was Fort Lauderdale. There was an area where they've got like abandoned homes, rows and rows of abandoned homes, kind of like in areas of Baltimore. She want that. She want to turn that around. Then she's talking about she told Natasha K she was supposed to be opening a gay bar, but Atlanta wasn't feeling that. Really? Atlanta? City of the down low? City of the low down? City of the LGBTQIA ABCDEFG? Don't want a gay bar? Hmm. Anyway, what happened to the venture that she was supposed to be doing with Mickey Howard with this doctor that had a Jamaican spot, with the hotel upstairs when the celebrities want a getaway experience, whatever the hell that means. This is what Nesto's talking about in the previous call from, I believe, March 22nd of 2023. We're not going to get into it in this video because this video is already too long. But yeah, Sonya's full of it. And Nesto knows.
And so now, all the media has it.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
All his
All
charges
he
and
basically is
everything and
going
the
to
court
say is
hearing and
that
all of
he's going
that
to come
stuff.
and Sonya makes
Okay.
it
Kind of
on
messed up.
Sunday at 3.
This person right here, because everybody else done fell off. Everybody gone, bro. You the only one I got. I ain't even lie to you. That's it.
So Nesto confirmed it. Everybody fell off. That means Dre fell off. He can't count on Lamont no more. Lamont out here telling lies or playing, trying to play. So, and who knows? Maybe Lamont is telling Sonya what he's telling her because he wants to get with Sonya. Who knows? Somebody threw that out there. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if it was real talk bougie or grown woman vibes, but somebody put it out there. Another blogger put it out there that he might have been trying to hook up with Sonya himself. Because she's easy like that. She presents herself to be easy like that. Anyway. So he can't count on his son Dion. He was talking crap about his son Dion, although Dion was giving him very good advice in a recent video. Okay, the last video that phone calls from prison uploaded with Nesto and Dion, telling his dad, "I told you so. Told you not to get involved with this woman." That's the reason why Shirley's gone, because of this woman. Forget about what Sonya say. It's because of her. It's because of her. Because everything y'all talking about online is bad, bad, bad. There's no way you could defend that. No way you could turn that around and spin that any other way than what it sounded like. So apparently this guy is his last and greatest hope.
Contact
The
with
Sonya's broke.
Okay. I'll see you in the morning. Tell him I'll see you in the morning, boo.
All right. Okay, cool. Thank you. All
Okay,
right.
so I'm asking for a visit today. Let me see if I can cancel that shit. I put in for a visit. Let me see if I can cancel it. Because he said he only have one visit.
But let's see though. You don't want to cancel.
So Nesto was saying, let's see, but then the other side of his mouth, and just a little bit ways in the call, he's talking about, no, I know he coming. I know him. He coming. If he said he coming, he's coming. He want to make sure he get a visit from somebody. No, Sonya, don't cancel your visit just yet. Don't cancel just yet. Pitiful. Pitiful.
Hold on. Can you do a group visitor?
Yeah.
I can't do it when but I don't come till Sunday.
No. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, you text and ask him which one is better for him.
I come Sunday at 3:00 visitation.
But he might not be there. He might not be here. He may went out of town or something. I don't know. What tomorrow is? Friday?
What tomorrow?
Oh, they early.
What tomorrow is?
Yeah,
what today is?
Well, he put his in, and then you can put yours in. So
I ain't putting mine in today. So hold on. Let me see if I can cancel
They're just going back and forth about this call.
He told it on himself. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he already on that shit. But that's okay. So now I just gotta. I hope he ain't playing with me because what I'm saying, if he come tomorrow, I'm gonna tell him to meet you tomorrow immediately.
Because this is getting some money from. That's what it's about. He needs some money.
I don't think he is, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
That's one
What you eat
step.
today?
What do you say?
What you eat today?
Fucking 2 peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I've been eating that shit
Um,
for days. So I'm
how
going
your
on.
stomach feel?
It's just,
People need peanut butter and
I
jelly.
don't eat as much anyway. I'll probably be weighing 50 pounds by the time I leave this motherfucker with a big ass
You better
head.
not get that skinny. Talking about me and my skinny ass.
Oh yeah, he
Well,
said
I'm
Sonya ain't
trying to
got no
cut
ass
down.
at all.
Shit, it might be that. Might be
Asked
that.
her if she could see
I'm
the
happy
bones
with
in her
it.
Oh,
ass.
he's
I'm
gonna
happy
come
with
out
it.
looking like a crackhead.
Hey, man. Sorry. Stress is a motherfucker.
Nesto is stressed.
Don't stress yourself into a stroke. How
Nesto
about
is
that?
But
stressed.
guess what? If it's time to go, but I ain't gonna say that because I appreciate that shit to you, so I can't appreciate it enough.
Right, you can't do that to me. The fuck?
Hey,
Kick your ass.
hey, that's
My sister gave me I got the job. I told you I got the job. I start on the 11th.
no, you didn't tell me that.
And I told you yesterday, but
Yeah,
you
sis is working a job. All right. She's gonna tell you what kind of job it is. She's about to tell you in a second. And then she's gonna make a comment about jobs and working and about Shirley's job. Okay. The fact that Shirley shouldn't be so concerned with her job, that a job is a job and you can get a job anywhere. The nerve of this woman who's never had a career in her life. Okay? Listen to this crap.
ran right past me and started talking, and I just let it go. But I did tell you. I told you day before yesterday I got the job.
What job is that?
It's just a little job. It's cool. And then I'm joining this club, this networking club that's down here. It's just people in business. You know, you just network with people of all walks of life. First, lawyers, doctors, realtors.
Notice how she jumped from her little job to talking about something that she knows is going to appeal to Nesto, right? To stay in his good graces. Oh, it's a business it's a business networking thing, but you don't have a business, boo boo. You don't. You lost them all.
I know it.
And
I know you
King
did.
of
yeah,
Diamonds and Queen of Diamonds.
they're like, it's over there by the stadium, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium is where the team's at. And you could go there, like I work from home, but if I feel like I don't want to work from home because I'm bored from being here, I could take my stuff and go there and work
Right.
because it's
Okay.
like a cafe type of thing. And you could go there and you can work, and you know
Oh,
people
I know
come
what
and
you're
they
talking
talk.
about.
You get me?
That's over there by Georgia Tech. You know, it's a warehouse.
Yeah, exactly.
I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking
You
about.
your ass know everything.
I know everything. I know everything going
Tell
on,
me.
man.
You don't know if
You
and
sure
when
do.
you don't know if and when you getting out. You don't know everything. Nesto be running this. Have you guys ever heard him say on some of the calls with Shirley, like, I seen it in a dream or I feel that? He's told Dre this too, and he's even told Dion, yeah, like that came to me, or Nesto think he a psychic. You ain't no damn psychic.
Oh, but he stay on. He stay on it. He stay on it.
I sure do. I know
Let
exactly
me
what's
put
going
this
on.
back on.
So you took the job. So the job is what's the title again?
Man, it's just a customer representative for this big company, this big corporation. All they do is just a phone job, which is cool.
So it's just a little job, but see how she has to throw in there that it's a big corporation? Why can't it be, a customer service job for a small organization or a small company? You see what I'm saying? Are you starting to see a pattern here?
Because, you know, I can't really be out like that because of my body, you
Your
know.
Right. Okay,
body.
I got you. I got you.
So I wanted to find something I could do remotely and be able to keep my law job.
A
So
law
between the
job.
two,
She
it's
got a
cool
law
for
job.
now until I figure out something. Me and him was brainstorming today on what I need to do. And I was trying to get Sydney. I'm going to have my son get his general contractor license. I'm going to have him start studying for that. So in the next 2 years, he can get his general contractor's license. And I was telling Sydney she need to do the same.
I don't know who Sydney is, but oh wait, Sydney Durham. Sydney Durham. That might be one of her nieces or her sisters. I have to check because that name is familiar now. It's just um the way that the closed caption picked it up. Anyway, she gonna have her son start studying for a general contractor's license, which is a noble goal. But Sonya can't even remember to put the car insurance on her son's car. Like, I don't, what's going on with her kids? She's getting ready to start talking about her daughter. Okay, because a lot of people have been saying in the comments, "Oh yeah, her daughter's a stripper. Her daughter's a stripper," and I had never verified that. Well, she's about to tell her own self.
And he just started fussing and fussing. I said, see, that's why, come on, you just baby him. I said, no, I'm trying to guide him so that when he hits 30, he is good. He's good. I said, and I tried to do the same with you, but you want to argue me down.
Damn, she said you trying to date him?
Maybe
Then what
she
the fuck
needs
she
her
mean?
daughter.
No, not date, baby him.
Oh, baby him.
You babying him. He need to move and get a place of his own. He shouldn't have a roommate. I said, let me explain something to you. He's still in his college year. That boy is 23 years old and he's saving his money. He's doing what he's supposed to. He's working full time. He's paying his bills. He's building his credit and he's saving money. I said, I listened to this one millionaire and they asked him, if you could go back to your 20s, what would you tell yourself? He said, get a roommate, bust your ass, work, try to figure out, learn everything, and don't move out till you're 30. That was the first thing he said. He said, because when you get a roommate, you save money. And he says, all about saving. So when you get old, you're not sitting here trying to work hard as an old
Oh,
person.
like you, Sonya, because you ain't got a retirement plan. Where's your pension? Oh, you don't have one. The advice that she's giving is not wrong. It's actually good advice. But here's the challenge. Oftentimes, okay, because it happened to me when I was young. All right, and it happens to even adults, grown folk. Okay, so a roommate situation, which should give you the ability to save, but how many actually do it? Okay, so let's say your rent is $1,000 a month, and you're sharing that rent with a roommate, so y'all each paying 500. That's $500 a month that you putting to the side, right? So after a year, you should have what, 6,000, right? 6,000 saved up. But how many actually really save that money, or does it give them extra money to spend and squander? Okay. Hmm.
He said, when you're young and you got your health and you got that energy, that's when you're supposed to be out here working and doing the most. So by the time you hit 40, you're just on cruise. I'm trying to get this boy together by the time he's 30. She gonna be mad when she see what he get accomplished and her ass don't.
Wow.
I said, you
Sonya, you
keep
should have started way sooner, baby. That's all I'm gonna say. You starting with this boy at 23 years old. What happened when he was 18? But no, you busy out here running strip clubs. Now your daughter's stripping, and you anyway. Let me just stop.
going what being in that damn club, smoking and choking because you're in there and you can't breathe, and your arms gonna give out after a while from bartending. 'Cause mine did. I don't know if it was bartending or grabbing the stick shift, but my hand started to hurt. I didn't know what it was from. My wrist. I'm like, you can't be in that club forever, and you need to right now figure out what is my go-to going to
Yeah,
be. What can I do that's going to
she's definitely talking about her daughter, but her daughter was in the club stripping. I don't think her daughter was just a bartender. I don't believe that.
bring in money where I'm gonna be all right. But you know what? I told her, I said, I'm not gonna nag you. You know what I'm saying? You do you. And what you need to stop doing is trying to keep saying he need to move and get a place done because he's helping you.
Mm.
You work at night, your baby is in that house by herself. So tomorrow's leave, your child is in the house by herself
Hang on,
at night,
sorry.
4 nights a week. You know what I'm saying? You do you. And what you need to stop doing is trying to keep saying he need to move and get a place done because he's helping you. You work at night, your baby is in that house by herself. So tomorrow's leave, your child is in the house by herself at night, 4 nights a week. And you be bringing randoms over like it ain't nobody's business. So
She be bringing randoms over. So is your daughter escorting too? She's not just stripping, but she's escorting, or whoever this person is that you're talking about. Because she's got to be. She has a daughter and a son, so she's got to be talking about her daughter.
ain't no telling. And these two strippers just got robbed this weekend for ten
Okay,
thousand
so
dollars.
there you have it. This is probably why people have said that her daughter's stripping. Why are you making an analogy to stripping if your daughter is a bartender? These two strippers just got robbed this weekend for 10 grand. How you know?
Dudes followed them home from the strip club. And as soon as they walked up to their front door trying to get in, they walked right up with guns and took all their money, all their BET money.
Who makes an analogy like that unless you're not making an analogy, but more so a comparison?
Okay, hey, do me a favor.
Listen, Nesto ain't trying to, he ain't trying to hear none of this. He like, look, do me a favor. Let's talk about this lawyer because you know what? I don't care about none of this ish and you running on my call. I love Nesto.
I'm listening now. You
Yeah.
go text him and
I'm listening, but I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. Go ahead and text this lawyer for me or text Daryl for me and make sure he coming through with this money.
say as soon as he get the time, what time he gonna be here, so I don't know what time.
Yep. Nesto, all this time, this trick is talking about the story about her son and her daughter and blah blah blah. Notice Nesto ain't said nothing. He ain't saying, mm-hmm. This whole time, all he thinking about is this dude really coming? This is what he's stressing about. That's a horrible place to be.
I'm expecting. So just text him once he what you call it?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let
I'm
me see
listening.
if I can. He changed it.
I feel so bad for Nesto. Nesto has brought in 2023 in Cobb County. Now he's brought in 2024 in Cobb County. Okay? Because he went into Fulton in July of 2022. Then he transferred to Cobb in October of 2022. He brought in 2023. He spent all of 2023, including this jail call, in Cobb. Okay? After he done bring in 2023 in Cobb, now he just bring in 2024 in Cobb. Okay? That's really sad.
Yeah, yeah, cause
If there's any praying people listening, y'all pray for Nesto, okay? Because anybody can be redeemed. The man needs prayer. I don't have too much hope for him. I don't need to because I don't know this man. But but I just pray that the Lord will have mercy. But at the end of the day, you reap what you sow. So I could pray for mercy all day long, okay? But he's gonna reap what he sows.
I got it lost. Let me see if I can void it out. If I can cancel it.
No, no.
You have
He,
1 minute remaining.
Hmm.
he,
You can only have one visit a week.
yeah, but they don't make sure they don't know if you coming or not. They don't know if the next person coming or not. Just
He can only have one visit a
okay, that's
week.
fine.
What?
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You'll
I
figure it
know
out.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you'll figure it out because he coming. He on his way. I definitely know that part.
So he went from, well, I hope he coming. I don't think he playing around. I hope he not playing around too. Oh, he definitely coming.
Because he does stay around the
Mm-hmm.
corner. So he on
Because he stays from around the corner. Okay. All right.
his way. I know that for a fact.
You know that for a fact?
Okay. You gonna call me back later today?
Yeah, what time you call back? Because, man, I'm brain is rolling right now. I got to talk.
Sonya always tells Nesto exactly what time to call. Now, I don't know if it's so that she doesn't miss his call or if it's because she be doing things and don't want to be interrupted. Because one call on her channel, listen, I have, was it a short that I did? I think it was a short that I did where she's just moaning and moaning and moaning. I'm like, what's all this moaning about? And she sounded like she was with somebody in her house when Nesto called her. Anyway,
Talk about this GoFundMe. I got to talk about that shit. Yeah.
he's still talking about the the GoFundMe. Y'all, one of my subscribers, I don't know if it was Devin or Tony, but one of my subs said go dummy. All right. Go dummy. Grand Theft Nesto needs a GoFundMe. Okay. Unfortunately, the one that Sonya created, it ain't working. He needs another one. Yeah, I said Grand Theft Nesto, and I can't take credit for that. That was officially Lori, sis, beautiful queen. Thank you so much because you had us laughing on the live from the road trip, my road trip live with infamous Sylvia. You had me dying. We gonna come out with a video game for this whole Ernesto situation. All right. Sure, Sinesto, somebody said. So it's Shirley, Sonya, and Nesto. Sure, Sinesto. We're gonna come out with a whole video game, and it's gonna be called Grand Theft Nesto. Grand Theft Nesto.
Then I got to talk
Anyway,
about how
Call me at 8:30.
okay. Yeah, I need to the text where the money need to go. If I get the money, I need to know all that from old boy. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Okay.
he gonna want to act quick. See?
no, Nesto
Okay.
wanna look.
Boo-boo. Hope
Yeah.
it
Nesto wanna act quick, so he don't change his mind. She call him boo boo.
goes.
Yeah.
Hope everything goes like you needed to go.
Yeah, because
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
In this next call, you will hear Ernesto and Sonya continue to talk about Shirley Strawberry. Ernesto says it's all a setup, and a question is raised about the affidavit that Shirley supposedly signed. Take a listen.
how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you today? You said you didn't want to come in because you were happy?
Yeah, man. It's just
Good. You so happy today?
no. Just thinking about how they set my ass up. You know what I'm saying? How they set me up.
So I believe this call is after that court session. Let me just see something. Let me just check the calendar from last year. I see something real quick. Let me just see. June 30th. June 30th was it on a Tuesday? No, hang on a second. It was on a Friday. Okay. Anyway, let's take a listen.
It's like they use me as a guinea pig for real. They set me the
I
fuck.
know.
Yeah. Just like nobody can't see that shit. They put me.
Nesto, nobody set you up, Booba. Nobody set you up. You did things you had no business doing. You set yourself up. Okay? That's who set you up. You. Nesto set Ernest Williams up. That's it. Just Nesto.
And a Catholic career like I'm like P Diddy them and all. I ain't got no shit going on like they got going on. Not near.
Why
I
he
know.
mentioned P. Diddy?
All those little situations they talk about.
Isn't that interesting that he mentioned P. Diddy? Now we're talking about P. Diddy now in the news, but this was 6 months earlier. That's interesting. That's a little creepy.
Sounds real light anyway. Like the guy got a check and it didn't clear. Okay, that's common. Stuff like the stuff they're talking about is like common error shit. I'm like, okay, y'all treating it as if it was drive-bys, like walking up, with the shit that's going on right now in the street.
They
But
still,
anyway,
I
real,
appreciate they still talking about shit. Yeah. So I'm trying not to. My life is really like you said. It's done turned around a
It's a
fucking
soap
whole
opera.
360. This shit is like it's a cold movie for real now.
mm-hmm.
It is a cold. I mean, I can see all that, but I'm definitely stripped all the way around.
Wow. Oh, does she have anybody that's like strong in her corner that other than the little?
Everybody weak, man. Everybody weak and selfish.
Oh.
All them people is weak and selfish, weak and selfish, weak and selfish. They don't follow
Mm-hmm.
everybody where they not.
Yeah.
I'm the strong.
They superficial. Very
Yeah,
superficial.
yeah. They're not like that. Everything's scary is by themselves. Self, them kind of people. Just like that movie that Tyler Perry came out called Daddy's Girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Mm-hmm.
same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. Girl, you don't need to be around that. You need to distance yourself. It's the same shit. It's the same identical thing. But anyway, not just that. Like I said, I'm being set up. Just
Ah, we know that.
yeah, I know that. But everybody who not really understand what's going on don't see that. They can't see it
And
because
that's
they don't.
fine because your son was telling me today about what people saying. And it's like people always try to believe bullshit and not think about the character. Like I was telling you about my two sisters, and one was trying to get me not to like the other one. And I'm like, I know her character, so you can't tell me that she did this or she said this because I know her character. If a person knows your character, it's like you have to believe the character more than anything. Because a person can't be fake in front of you for so long. And if you're constantly
Right,
around a person for years, then you know what it is, without a doubt.
right,
That's why I didn't have a problem with it because I'm like, nah, that's not his character. No, that's not his
right,
character. That's not him at all whatsoever. So without even
right,
explaining anything, I'm like, no, I know that's not your character.
right. But the way, but and then on top of that, it's the way the video is set up. It's not the facts. It's not there. You understand the facts is not there for a person to say, okay, well, this would be said, but the characteristics.
They're not going to because this is I'm telling you how they play. They
There is no way that Nestor's character can be defended. I'm sorry.
only care about a conviction whether the person actually did something or not. They don't give a shit. It's innocent people that are sitting in jail because of that. That proves how the
That's Sonya's argument for every damn thing. Everybody in jail is innocent.
system works. Police make false arrests all the time.
This is the same story that she ran to Tasha K.
Prosecutors make false prosecutions all the time. It's more common than it's not. So when they put shit out there and the things that he sat there and said in court, I would have rebutted it if I was your attorney to say, one, we're not in front of you for what he's talking about that he thinks that's coming in the future. That's for a whole nother judge to even talk about. So why are we even speaking on that? We're speaking on what's in front of us and that only. That should be what we're concentrating on, nothing else. And your past, yes, but you should have dated it, and then the folks, man, it's just crazy. But again, I know how gossip works. I know how one could go from one mouth, somebody add 5 things to it, the next person adds 6 things to it, the next person adds 7 things to it. That's fine. This happened. She got to sit down for 30 days or try to just recreate another job. You know what I'm saying? It's just a job. We all lose jobs.
What? Are you listening to the crap that's coming out of this chick's mouth? Let's replay it again.
That's fine. This happened. She got to sit down for 30 days or try to just recreate another job. You know what I'm saying? It's just a job. We all lose jobs and get jobs all the time. That's all it is.
Shirley, is her career as a radio, as 30 plus years in the radio game, and I want to say it's longer than that. I need to actually go online and see how long she's actually been in the radio. It's just a job. We all lose jobs and get jobs. Sonya, speak for yourself, boo boo. Speak for yourself. Talk about you, because that's what you do. You hop from job to job to job. Some of us have careers, mama. Okay. Some of us have careers that we've spent years building. Okay. Now you may get a job and lose a job, but Shirley doesn't have a job. Sonia, that's the difference. And this happens with a lot of people who have jobs. They don't understand the difference between a job and a career. There is a difference. Okay. Yes, people can change careers over time. I've seen people, go from healthcare to emergency management. I've seen people go, from healthcare to law. Okay. You've seen people go from accounting to, what, I want to get into dentistry, whatever it is. People may change careers. Okay. But you don't just gain a career. You don't just lose a career, get a career. It takes time. It takes years to build a successful career. And that's what Shirley has done. And at the end of the day, she had to weigh her options. And I'm pretty sure when she looked at the pros and the cons of her job and this man, she could always get another man. Nesto is replaceable. Okay. There ain't nothing fantastic about Nesto that she can't replace him, but she cannot replace her job and her status and everything that comes with it. Okay. So I'm Team Shirley. No, the man will have to go. Sorry, Charlie. Absolutely. But coming from Dum Dum, who has 1,000,001 billion businesses ideas and haven't executed one thing yet, and she's known Nesto for you talking about 3 years now? 3 years now, officially, she's known Nesto.
I'm sure she's built for more than one thing. We all are. And if that's
no, you for the streets, no, Sonia. So you're probably built for more than one thing, baby, and we know that because your business ideas are all over the place. Don't speak for Shirley.
Just what it is, and that's just what it is. It's no fault of yours that this happened to you, and it's no fault of hers that she picked you, and then it happened to her. This is just a circumstance that one little thing led to some whole shit. And I think her daughter running down there, opening her mouth, lying and exaggerating shit, just made them be like, "Oh, let's do this," because if she said all of this, what are we missing? You get me? And she just in her feelings mad, lying, exaggerating, and it blew something that should have stopped at this into something else. All because she down there, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no females lie and exaggerate when they mad and can't stand somebody. So that's part of the problem too. So they would have ceased at the first bullshit and they could have straightened that out and been like, okay, that wasn't him, that was that. But then when she ran down there talking all that mad shit, they're sitting in their chairs like, ooh, well, let's see what else is out there since she's saying all of this. Yeah. Instead of just reading the character to say, girl, you sound bitter. And but they whole thing again, like Roswell is a quiet.
Sonya don't know what the hell she's talking about. Once again, you know so much about a place that you've never lived. When you been to Roswell? Huh? You been in that truck? You been in Nesto's truck? In Nasty Nesto's truck? Okay. You been in his nasty RV? Will he be parking in the Walmart parking lot to, assault women? What do you know about Roswell? You lived in Atlanta for a short time, but what do you really know? You ever lived there? You can't afford nothing there.
Community,
Nobody.
and they don't get much action. So any little thing, they're gonna run with it. If it was one, I mean, not one, that's Detroit. If it was Fulton, I mean, if it was Atlanta police, they'd have been like, "Girl, get out of our face. We got too much to deal with. We got murders, we got carjackings, we got this, we got that." You know what I'm saying? It's a busier police. Roswell is over there taking naps because what's going on in Roswell? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. So you got a board police station that's just jumping for something. But if it was in Atlanta, they'd have been like, "Girl, sound somewhere. You sound better. We got too much to worry about. What are you talking about, girl?" But it is what it is. And the only thing you can do is go forward. You know, you can.
Yeah. And also, he didn't
Go
come
ahead.
see me today. He didn't come see me today because you're right. It's 7
He
days
said he was out of town.
Huh? That what
He said he was out of town. No, he gonna call. Oh, he's talking about, oh boy.
Yeah.
No, he didn't text me to say anything, and I don't know.
I guess Nesto's last resort didn't show up.
If that was,
Sorry, Nesto.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't speak on it. He should have texted me back and said, "This is what the problem is." So tell him this. Yeah, he said nothing.
He ain't said nothing.
That's what he did. He said nothing. Ain't that what it is?
That's what it is. That I'm telling you, that's how the shit go.
I already know how to speak.
Oh.
I already know how to go. Well, we'll just concentrate on everything going forward to the 13th and see, make sure nothing pops up. I checked it earlier. Let me check it right now.
You said you talked to Dion earlier.
Yeah, he was talking about his family, talking mad shit. He was telling him to get out of space. He ain't got time to hear that. And y'all know the man. So I don't know why y'all sitting here believing the bullshit or, running with it.
Wow.
Who cares? Everything's the same. It will pass. Every day is closer to it passing. And she's going to shake it. And you know what? If she feel like she's embarrassed to that effect, when it's really not, they're really not coming down on her like they're coming down on Steve and you. You know what I'm saying? They're more so treating her like a victim in most cases. What she needs to do is either come out of the public eye for a minute or forever and just change her job. Because there's plenty of people that were famous that you don't see no more. She can go and work in the background. Like, I don't want to be on the radio, but I'll be in the back and I'll work programming. I'll help write the scripts. I do that. I just won't be on the air, but she still gets a check. So it's other options.
You can't tell nobody what to do with their career. Okay, you can't even get your own self together. For real, for real. Like seriously, seriously. Somebody said when Nesto gets out, he need to apply for a job instead of returning back to his life of crime. Amazon is hiring. Mr. Tense, you funny. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Um, you can't tell somebody what to do with their career. That's not. So now you upset because you realize that all this is falling on you. And see, Sonya was also benefiting from Shirley spending her money on Ernesto because that was less money she had to contribute. Now she got to contribute and she broke. She's broke. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
You upset about something that just affects your child because it's not like he really did it. You're upset because you're embarrassed. But I guess everybody's cut different. But check that shit off. She's going to find her inner city. She's going to find the inner city in her because.
Okay, let me go ahead and pause right here. So I'm reading the comment from Sparkling Ice 5570. And I like this queen a lot. She's hilarious. Now listen, I say all the time that I'm not gonna agree with everything that you guys say in my comments, okay? And it's okay. I don't have my channel set up. I'm not looking for millions to agree with everything that I say, but there is something, and I'm gonna address it. So Sparkle and I said I was certainly turned off with 3-hour lives of somebody driving to a hair salon and a jail and a closed barbershop. You could have verified that the barbershop was administratively closed in 2022 with the Google search. I saw that months ago. So before I go any further, let me just address that part. Um, so we went to more than just the hair salon. Okay, we went to a couple of stops before the hair salon, um, and I'm not necessarily expecting anybody to sit here and watch a whole live unless you commute to work, because a lot of my subscribers commute, so they'll listen to these long lives during their commute time or during the time that they may be, cleaning their house, doing a long activity. We did not know, for the record and for the last time, we did not know who or what we were going to see at the nail salon. We had just gotten the address from another subscriber. We didn't even know if it was open or not. We just, this is just something fun to do. You guys are taking this way, way, way too serious. Okay. I don't know if we disappointed you because you was really expecting to see something. We had no idea. I didn't even think Shirley was going to the salon anymore because of the things that she said about Panay. I thought her and Panay had fallen out. Okay. And maybe she's not getting her hair done there. Maybe she was just there to support her daughter. Her daughter didn't have a falling out with Panay. She did. We didn't expect them to be there. What are the odds that they would be there on the very day that we show up? You guys need to think about some of what you say before you write comments. I mean, again, I welcome you to speak your piece. Don't get me wrong. Because I don't have to agree with everything that you say, but make it make sense. Okay. Try to do that for me. Make it make sense. All right. And again, it's I'm open to you guys speaking your piece, whether I agree with it or not. If it's your opinion, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't have to agree with it. I agree with some and some I don't agree with. But I appreciate all of the comments, including the ones that I may not necessarily agree with. I still love Sparkling Ice because she's hilarious as I don't know what. She leaves the funniest comments. So Miss Sparkling Ice, I'm not upset with you in any way, and I'm not calling you out because I'm calling out your comment. It's just that there are other people who've said similar things. So, but I love your comments. So of course I'm highlighting yours. Anyway, she says next, y'all act like it's unusual that these women would be getting their hair done at a salon. Now, baby, I don't know where you're getting that from. I don't know where you're getting that from that we act like it would be unusual. We did not know that they would be there. How would we have known? How would we have known that they would be there on the exact day and the exact time? We had a whole list of places that we wanted to go to, and we would just, we have 15 places on the list, and we were just saying, okay, where are we going to go to next? Okay, let's just go here. Okay, it was an open and flexible itinerary. There should be no videos about a hair salon unless you have admission from the owner and it's about the owner. Okay, well, we called the owner and spoke to the owner. All right. And the owner was okay with us being there. We explained to the owner what it was about and why we were there. The owner didn't say, get the hell out. Okay. She said, we appreciate you guys highlighting our salon. Panay's is a beautiful salon. You guys saw it. It's gorgeous. I haven't seen a black owned salon look like that in Atlanta. And I would go back there and get my hair done. Okay. I'm going to call to find out to make sure because I spent a lot of money. You guys see how long my locks are. I spent a lot of money to get my hair done. This ain't no, little $50 doobie, okay, or a little $100 blowout. I spend some money. I'm not gonna say the amount, but I spend some money on my hair. Okay. I would go to a salon like that. Okay. We did a pop-up and it is a business. Do you understand? It is a business. We had a right to be there. We weren't doing anything illegal. We weren't trespassing. We weren't soliciting. And I spent $50 in there. And Sylvia spent 30. We actually brought products and we told her we're going to tell people about your beautiful salon. Now listen, at the end of the day, I don't tell nobody what to do and what they can and cannot do with their YouTube channel. So however Sylvia conducts her channel, that's on her. I conduct my channel the way I conduct my channel. Okay? So some of you had some feedback about some things, and I'm sure she's going to read it at some point. And I'm, prayerful and hopeful that she will take it in stride. And, it is what it is. I appreciate the feedback, and I do respond to it. Someone said, you know what? You're beautiful. I don't like the filters. Okay. Does that mean I'm just going to completely stop using filters? No, but I'm more mindful. I play around with filters. I used to wear weave and wigs, and I can't do that anymore because I got locks. So that's one of the ways that I play. And there's a particular filter that I do happen to like to use. I don't use filters all the time. This filter has freckles, and I like the freckles, so I use them. I have freckles. I just don't have that many. Anyway, what else did she say? So we did have permission to be there. We spoke to the owner on the phone, but you don't need permission to walk into a business. That's not that's the second business that we walked into, and we told them why we were there. Now, if you come in to a business, okay, and you tell them why you're there, we're bloggers. They see that we have our phones out. Now, if they tell us no, you can't film in here, no problem. Okay, put the phone in my pocket. I'm done. No problem. We were very, very respectful. Sylvia screaming, didn't I say it was her car in the parking lot? Didn't I? Okay, y'all know Sylvia's melodramatic. That's her personality. She has a big personality, y'all. It is what it is. Some people have don't follow her. Don't, they maybe they subscribed at one time, but that unsubscribe. People have subscribed and unsubscribed from my channel too. It's okay. It's all right. I have subscribed to a channel and then unsubscribed at a later time. It's okay. It's called growth. Maybe this was a channel that you liked at a certain point, but you realize, you know what, I'm not really feeling these videos, so I'm not gonna sub anymore. That's okay. That's okay. Quick way to misconstrue info and report wrong info like she did with that check last week. Okay, listen, y'all. We all know about the check to Danielle Drannins. She said Durham. It was a reach. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I've made mistakes too, y'all. I've made mistakes. And if I make a mistake, y'all call me out. I'm okay with that. I can't speak for nobody else. And understand, because some people just like to hate. If you call me out about something, I'm receiving it. So if your goal is to call me out because you want to hate, you're going to be unsuccessful because I'm very receptive. But that's Wisdom's daughter. Why do you think I call myself Wisdom's daughter? Okay? I'm very wise. Okay? I haven't reached Miss Sylvia's age, but I've been through a lot. I've learned a lot, got a lot of wisdom because I messed up a lot. And each time you mess up something, you learn. Okay? I'm a different kind of person. I'm a different kind of queen. Okay? So I welcome the feedback. If I make a mistake, call me out. Let me be correct. Okay? Don't have me out here saying crazy stuff that ain't right. Okay, she made a mistake. She made a mistake. And she's very, very melodramatic. I don't get into all of that, but that's how she chooses to do her channel. And that's okay. That's her business. That's her thing. I'm me. Everybody has to be their own blogger. Okay? Grown woman vibes is grown woman vibes. Phone calls from prison is phone calls from prison. All right? Chronicle Speaks is Chronicle Speaks. Okay? And Pam Esquire, the law intellect, she is who she is. Real Talk Bougie, she is who she is. We're individuals. I'm only friendly suggesting to refrain from reporting Ernesto until there is additional factual information. The phone calls from prison are dropping weekly, and that's enough facts for y'all to do commentary until new court activity. Just saying. Queen Sparkling Ice, I love you, my dear. So please take what I'm going to say in stride. I appreciate the feedback. I'm going to do what I want to do on my channel. Okay. I appreciate the feedback and I hear you. I hear what you're saying. There are been, a sprinkle of other people who felt the same way. But I have 1,360 some odd subscribers besides you who want to hear my commentary about these calls. Okay? It's not about the case necessarily because he hasn't gone to trial yet. And when he does, then we'll have even more to talk about. But this is what the people want. This is what I'm choosing to talk about. If you're tired of Ernest and Sonya, I do have other videos that I drop on my channel. It's not just this. Okay? So don't look at these videos if you're tired of hearing about it. Just don't look at them. And that's okay. I still love you and I know you still love me. It's okay. Okay, I appreciate your suggestion, but I have a log of videos on these calls. And as long as there are calls and as long as Sonya is dropping videos, I'm going to comment on them point blank and the period. Okay, that's it. But I do appreciate your comment um, because everyone has their own perspective. And my goal for this channel was to do what I like to do. I'm very opinionated. I like to give my opinion. Okay. I do like to give my opinion. I don't mind the suggestions because I've taken a lot of the suggestions. I'm not going to take every suggestion. And in this case, I'm not taking the suggestion because that's not what the plan that I have that I want to do. Now, understand something. There are a lot of other stories to report on. It's not just this. This is probably the funnest story, the juiciest story, because Ernest and Sonya are like a soap opera. And yes, these are real people, but the way that they act, they're like characters in a movie. Okay, they're like two clowns. Okay, it is what it is. So I'm going to continue to report on it. And if that's not what you want to see, it's all right. I won't be offended. It's quite all right. Okay, but there are plenty other people who do, who want to see the videos, and I'll prove it to you. You go on my channel and you look at the other lives and the other videos that I've done on other stories. Look at the number of views on those stories versus the number of views on the Ernest and Sonia. Enough said. Okay? I'm going to give the people what they want. And again, I welcome anybody to speak your piece in my comments. Okay? You can say what it is you want to say. The only thing that I ask is that you're not cussing up in the comments. That's it. Other than that, you are entitled to your opinion and you are welcome to say what you want to say on my channel. Every YouTuber, every blogger is not like that. I'm okay with it. Okay. I do attempt to read every comment. Okay. I respond to the comments that I can respond to. Members get preference. Okay. And so if I didn't get to your comment, give me time. I just responded to a comment that's from 3 weeks ago. I never saw it. Okay, the channel is growing, so it's getting to the point where it's taking me a little bit longer. Okay, but just know that I read every comment and I appreciate every comment, whether I agree with it or not. So, Queen, thank you so much and Happy New Year. All right, y'all. Let me see. Nikki, you funny, Nikki. Nikki said, "Happy New Year, girl. I hope you was done cooking before you hug that dog." Yes, yes, I was. I just never took off my apron. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would not still be cooking. That's Gigi. That's my pit bull, Gigi. That's one of them. But yeah, I still had on my apron, which I did take off later because I was on the grills barbecuing. I put a whole rack of ribs on the grill and got the white rice and the black eyed peas going. I already had collard greens made, so I was good there. But yeah, had a good time with the family and Queen. Happy New Year. All right, this is not a show to a show. This is not a video to do comments, but I just wanted to share that while I'm thinking about it because I didn't want to do a whole separate video just for that because I don't want people to feel like I'm calling them out. I want you to be comfortable here. When I tell you welcome to the Wisdom's Daughter family, I mean that. Okay? Family don't always agree. All right? And if I don't take your suggestion, don't be offended. That's the purpose of a suggestion. Okay? That's the purpose of a suggestion. I don't do everything my mama tell me to do. Okay? My mama give me suggestions. I don't take them all right? And she don't get offended, so y'all don't get offended. Okay? Let's finish.
But she grew up in Chicago, so it's in you. She's going to sign that shit and just what I'm saying, go out where you need to go out. She don't have to go out like when they shut it down for COVID. Okay, stay in the house for 2 months. You got Instacart. They can bring groceries to you. You
What?
can.
Is she really telling is she really suggesting that Shirley stay home and get groceries via Instacart? Because is that what you do? Because you always seem to be home. You don't know you be saying you in the office. Okay? We don't ever hear you in the car talking Nesto. You always home. How dare you? This shit is out of
Get
order.
food brought to you. Sit in the house for 2 months. It's gonna blow over in 2 months.
That shit don't.
Or leave Atlanta.
That shit must have.
Or leave Atlanta. Okay. Now Nesto, listen, some of y'all said, oh, he don't love Shirley. He thinks he does. And in his own finite self, his little finite version of love. I don't know if he necessarily like hearing that, but he plays both sides of the fence. So who knows? Who knows?
So big. Him must not grow that big.
I mean, it's still going because there's new people posting shit. I mean, this chick done put the fucking charges on her page.
Yes,
She done put it all up there. She done
that's
put
right. It's a few bloggers that did it, and
the fucking complaint on there.
now it's on my page too.
She put an indictment on there. Like, shit I couldn't even see, I saw. This bitch done went and did all of this. Yeah, she done put the child charges on the fucking page. All of that. So, some bitch with a YouTube channel.
What?
Somebody with a YouTube channel did that shit.
And now you got a YouTube channel, so stop calling people a bitch. Okay, now you the bitch. I can't even talk now. I'm getting tired. Now you're the bitch with a YouTube channel, and not a good one either.
Yeah. I had to change my email name. I had to go in on these people. People that put their name on there, I had to correct these people like y'all on some bullshit.
Sonya,
Like,
you didn't correct nobody. You thought you did. I guess that made you feel good and make you feel like you're doing something because you trolling people's chat and leaving comments. All right. One of my subs just was highlighting a comment that you left on Mim's channel. All right, make it make sense. That's another YouTube channel that I follow, y'all. Anyway, no, you didn't do nothing. All you did is make yourself look like a damn fool. Okay? Because one of the people you talked about was Real Talk Bougie, and she got a whole video about your foolishness about how you were trolling her then. All right, and all the stuff you put in your comments is absolute nonsense. You were paralegal for 20 years. Prove it. You prove it. You can't because you lie. Okay?
like that is not what the fuck it is. That he does not have a girlfriend. He did not do no Zoom call with no fucking minors. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, all of that is a fucking lie. And the prosecutor and the police always exaggerate a situation for a case. And y'all know that as black people. Stop it. I had to just really go in. I was like, y'all on some stupid shit. For real. Yes. Dumbasses.
Damn.
Quit running and believing everything that you fucking hear is fake news. Oh, I don't know. I got off that shit. If she just posted that shit like yesterday or this morning. The one has 7,000. She did it 3 hours ago. That one, the Trey King, he got 7,000 views in 3 hours.
Who you say it was?
Hold on. I don't. These are just
Random people.
yeah, just random. It's just random YouTubers. That's all it is. People with YouTube channels, you know. The one chick got 66,000. She did it. That's the one that did all the other shit. And then they hashtag her and that. His real name is Des, but they call him It's just, you know, I just had to clear that shit up on that shit. Like, y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about. This one bitch somebody he was on some Zoom calls with somebody. Where did you get that shit from? Where did you even hear that? Zoom call with no minors. It was an old computer that was purchased with an old police car. That's what it was. And it wasn't his personally. Anybody could have did that shit. And it was one situation. It wasn't a whole bunch of shit. It was one situation. These people.
Man.
Yeah, you know what? She gonna have to find her strength and all of this and understand that it is. I think if she had spoke out last year when the shit happened and got in front of it before it got this far, she'd have been okay.
Yeah, they're not that tight.
They were trying to keep it secret, but it wasn't going to stay.
Sonya got so much advice for all other people. So now you want to be the strawberry letter? You want to be the chief love officer? Sonya, stop. Your life is a mess too. Okay, and yes, Shirley was trying to keep it secret and it got out. You were also trying to keep something secret and it got out. A whole lot of stuff got out. So you might want to stop.
They keep it too long. That's just what it is. Especially once.
But then again, in all fairness, this was 6 months ago. So little did Sonya know that all her dirty laundry was going to air. She didn't know at the time that she's doing this, making this call to Ernesto. Okay, or on this call with Ernesto, that all of her dirty laundry was going to air. And I think what aired about Sonya was worse, way worse.
Dumb butt put that whole affidavit of Shirley Straub. She put the affidavit on there too and everything. It was reading it out and everything. Reading the affidavit, reading the charges. I tell you shit, I couldn't even see. She had all that on there. I'm sitting there like, this is crazy.
She said she didn't even do that. I asked her.
She didn't do the affidavit?
No.
So they forged that shit? Because there's a signature on it.
She said she didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything.
Your attorney did that? What?
Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, she said, I didn't do nothing.
Why did she do that?
I don't know. That's what she said.
So that's what put it out there, that whole affidavit of Shirley Strawberry. He shouldn't have said that. She should have just been an affidavit in support. That's all it should have been.
Now that she's right about.
And that right there, the thing of it is that right there didn't do anything for the case. You know, he could have left all that out of it.
Now she is speaking the truth on that. Okay. That is the truth. If you guys have not seen the court case, go on over to Real Talk Bougie, scroll down to June or July of 2023 and watch her video where you have it was a mess. It was horrible. Okay, he was saying barbecue instead of barbershop. He said he stole a business instead of he sold a business. It was a mess.
There. One thing he should have focused on is the history, the fact that, in your 20s, like most of us in our 20s, we make stupid ass decisions and do stupid shit. But, he should have talked about your community service, all of the stuff you do for the community, the
First of all,
feeding.
son, you don't sit here and talk about people being 20 and dumb. That's you and Nesta. Everybody doesn't have a rap sheet like that by the time that they're 20. That's y'all too. Okay. That's a very small percentage of people. The average person doesn't have any kind of crimes like that at all. Some people don't have so much as a parking ticket or at most a parking ticket. But what y'all got, the speeding tickets and the theft by deception and this, that, and the third, come on now.
The homeless, all of that stuff is what should have been brought out, you know. True, he did have a past, you know what I'm saying? And what happens when you have a past, you're automatically assumed to be guilty on everything after that. And all these little things that came up after that, he was not guilty of, but that past, history, he catches you. And a person believes the guilt before the innocent because apparently they think people can't change. Or people in their 20s, we all know people in their 20s are a whole hot mess mostly. Unless their parents is in their ear all times, people make dumb decisions. My daughter tripped in her fucking 20s, so it's like people, and I stay in and out of jail in my 20s, and then in the 30s, you wake the fuck up. Now I'm on some different shit.
Well, all that work going to hell now. So all that shit I done put in, that shit gone. That shit gone in smoke.
You know what?
Yeah.
Well, you can always when you don't have to live in this city if you feel like your face is tarnished in this city.
Shit,
once everything is over. No, but once everything is all over, you can do a legal name change and be somebody else. That's the great thing, So.
Right.
Or you can do, work behind the scenes. You ain't got to have your face and name out there like that no more. You understand, it was what helped you, and now it's going to be something that's going to hurt you because of this. Once this goes away, you just go on to something different.
I know that's because I'm not guilty on that, so I know that part. I can fix that. That's easy because I'm not guilty. So.
You're not guilty on nothing. So,
I'm not guilty on that. So I'm not that far there. It's just right now, it's just a hassle. I got to figure it out. Right now, I'm gonna take these little few days I got. Why is it a holiday and all that shit? I'm gonna take these few days and just think and just clear my mind what the fuck I gotta do. I gotta think. Try to cool the
That's
fuck
though
down because
stress.
right now, tween.
That's though stress. Nesto is stressed. All right, y'all. I gotta address one more comment, and I know I said I wasn't gonna do it, but this is the last one, only because there's a few people that have commented the same, and I just want to make sure you guys have the right information. So there was someone, a Miss X, who felt like the video that she commented under my live, so that my live was a waste of time. You didn't even show Sheridan, but I did. You have to watch the video. She said you didn't show Sheridan or Panay. She misspelled Panay. The whole time you were in there was nothing but shaky camera work and hearing about what your dog needed. Seriously, laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking about my dogs. But listen, let me clear this up. Okay. So again, and I've said this a million times, we didn't know who was going to be there. Never in our wildest thoughts that we expect on the very day and time that we show up there just because we wanted to see the salon. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. It's a business. It's a business. Okay? It's a business. Anyway, so we didn't know who was going to be there. We actually was hoping we could talk to Panay, the owner, right? But she wasn't there, and we showed you her picture so you got to see what she looked like. Okay. Now I'm filming. I can see that there is at least one customer in the back. I didn't know who it was. So I was trying to be mindful not to capture anybody on camera. But when you're doing, so much and moving around, sometimes your camera pans on stuff that you did not intentional. Talked about 2024 as the year of intentionality. I did not intentionally capture anybody on camera, but I did. Okay. Now, if you want to know whether it was Shirley or Sheridan or both that I captured on camera, you got to go back and watch my live. Just cue it up to the point where we enter the salon. Okay. It's in the very beginning when I first come in. There's a dark room in the back. Okay, past the semi-private room. And then if you go to the part of the video where Sylvia is standing next to me, the way my camera is, I must have been facing um a part of the salon where they have like some private rooms, and Sylvia was on the phone. We were trying to figure out how to purchase these products, and one of the ladies you mentioned, I'm not going to say which one, because if you've watched Sylvia's live, she already said it. Okay, and Real Talk Bougie was on there, and she said it correct. The footage of, you know Sheridan and or Shirley, I caught it. Okay. Sylvia was doing other stuff. And yes, her video is quite shaky. And I have a little bit of shaky video in there, but I try to be mindful of that. Okay. But hands down, on the very day and time that we happen to be there, these ladies were in the shop. We didn't know that. Okay. And I did catch a little, it's a quick one, but you can clearly see. All you have to do is hit pause. You can see. And she came out wearing the same outfit. So we know that was her. She's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. All right. So sorry that you guys didn't get to see what you wanted to see. Okay. Even if we went to the jail again and got on the visitor list and went to see Nesta, we can't bring cameras in there. So we're not going to capture everything. This is for fun. You guys are taking it way too seriously. But for those who were on the live, which, I think I had at one point, I had a total of almost 100 people on the live at one time, but people were coming in and out. We had a good time. Okay. So for those of you who missed it, you missed it. Okay. But Miss X, Happy New Year, first of all. And go back and watch my live. And if you guys are gonna say something on my channel, again, I welcome that. But you need to be right. Don't be calling me out for stuff and you're wrong about what you're calling me out for. Okay? Don't do that. Cause I clown and I kid. I have a strong, I got tough skin. I got strong. Everybody doesn't. And I don't want any of my subs to feel offended, you know. So just be mindful. If you say something about, something I did or whatever that's not accurate, there's a good chance I'm going to address it. All right. So, but anyway, maybe you just jumped on and jumped right off. I don't know, but you need to go back and watch the live. You can just cue it up to that part. It's toward the end of the video, so just go like to 2.5 hour mark and maybe start from there and you'll find it. Okay. All right. But anyway, but yes, I do appreciate your comment. And yeah, I was talking a lot about my doggies. I love my doggies. I do. But what I will tell you, it was not a waste of time. And if you did watch it, I'm sorry you felt like your time was wasted. But you know what? You may not even realize what you saw because somebody had to point it out to me. I had not even rewatched my own live. And when I went back and looked at the footage, I said, oh my God. And I caught her clear, not a foggy picture that you got to zoom in. I caught her clear twice. Okay. Go back and look at it. All right. Because it definitely was not a waste of time. All right. Let's finish on here. And to be honest with you, it's not too much left. It's not too much that they're going to
get heated up between now and 13 even more.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know everybody done read that shit, even the judges had everybody on social media. Everybody. So, motherfucker can't see they fuck my life up now. I don't know what else you can say.
Mm-hmm.
So now I don't know if they're going to hurt me with 13 or just going to help me on 13. That part I don't know.
What other bullshit get we'll know between now and then what other bullshit get pushed up there.
Yeah. So I don't know right now.
Your mirror proposal got 34,000 views.
My what? My what?
Your mirror proposal got 934,000 views.
What does that mean? I mean, that's
You
bad.
was asking me about views with your silly self. What?
I mean, that's bad. That's old, ain't it?
It's 8 years old.
Yeah, that's old.
She almost got a million on that.
See,
Hey.
listen to them. They're talking
Yeah.
about the number of views. And then Sonya has the nerve to say what she said about the bloggers and whatnot. Well, guess what? We helped put her on the map because we pulled her out the bushes. Sonya didn't come out the bushes. We dragged her little funky behind out the bushes. Okay? Grown woman vibes. Thank you. She started that train and a few of us jumped on it. Okay? And nobody's trying to dox anybody. This is the listen, just the end of 2023 was the first time I had even heard this term. But at the end of the day, she put her own business out there. She did. She put her own business out there. She wants us to talk about it. I guess she thought because she's so beautiful, everything was gonna be, so pity patty perfect. I don't know. All right. I don't know. But what I will say is she is eating all of this up. Okay. It's giving her validation. Okay. It's giving her validation. She's eating it up. Absolutely eating it up. All right. So as long as she's going on her own channel and doing lives, what's wrong with us doing lives and commenting on her channel? Because that's what some of us do. Okay.
But this shit done got past
Uh,
that. The drama got
no, I
past
mean
that.
all together. I'm talking about all of the views, all of the things together come up to about 1 million. Not one person's situation. No, I'm talking
And Nesto may be a little fascinated about this, but also wants to get is out. He wants out. That's it. Okay. He wants his freedom.
about you add them all
But
together.
unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Like something has to break for Nesto to get out. Okay. Maybe
You
maybe
know,
Sonya needs to start a go break Nesto out, campaign. Okay. All right. And y'all get your spoons ready. I don't know.
saying one got 7, one got 890, one got you know what I'm saying? So it's a collective amount. But again, like I say, the next something that happens or somebody die or some shit, it'll next, you know what I'm saying? They concentrate on something and they go to the next thing. That's
Well,
all.
in this particular case, this is the case that just, it's the story that keeps on giving. I said it in my live. Some of us want to let this story go, and this story just won't let us go. It is probably the most complex story in a long time, intricate story that even, the prosecutor and everybody is having a difficult time because every time they turn around, it's something else. Okay, this story started one way and completely turned itself around, and then Sonya inserted herself because she want to be somebody.
Yeah, I'm a
And then
clown
some of you guys are getting upset that we're exposing her. She lies and she's being exposed. Nesto lied and he was exposed.
right now for the end.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But damn, okay, all right. So then I called you, or you called him. Are you
I called him. I called him because I didn't hear from your little ass this morning.
Oh, okay.
Then you text me. I'm like, all right, he's medicating, so that's cool.
He's
Yeah.
medicating.
So I had to cool
No,
myself.
He's medicating. I don't know what that means, but Sonya has made reference to Nesto's health not being the best. Um, and he doesn't necessarily talk about it that much, but the man is probably gonna bring in his 70th birthday. He has a birthday coming up. His birthday is in 8 days. 8 days. Okay. This is going to be the second birthday that he's had to spend in jail. And I know that sucks. It sucks. But he put
It's like,
himself there. So I don't have any sympathy for him whatsoever. Whatsoever. Other than the fact that he's a human being, even if it is that he's an evil one. Okay. He's an evil one. He's got some evil inside him. Okay. He's not all bad, but he's done some things. He's ruined lives. I don't feel sorry for Nesto. I don't feel sorry for him. He made his bed and God is making him lay in it.
going, yeah.
You may say one thing and then you get to
And he done lost his praying woman. He done lost his praying woman. Because the woman he got now, she don't believe. She don't believe in anything. She claims to be an atheist. She doesn't believe in God. I believe I'm pretty sure she said that she grew up Muslim. Um, so she grew up believing. She grew up believing in God. Okay, I don't know what happened with that, but she says she doesn't believe in that anymore.
Something will trigger you, and then you'll be off the fucking
Yeah, that's true.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
All of this is true. How are you doing today? How are your life going for yourself?
And interestingly enough, you've never heard her. She just says, "Yeah, I don't believe in God." She's never said, "I don't believe in Allah." Why not? That's what I mean. Allah is just another name for God, but it's a name that you hear in Muslim culture, right? So I don't I don't know. But you know, Nesto had a believer by his side. He had a praying woman by his side. He doesn't have that anymore. He doesn't have that anymore. And you would have thought that Sonya would have turned back to her faith. She would have turned, if she believes in Allah, she would have turned back to Allah or the faith, whatever, whatever she was taught. Okay, because I've been in many Muslim communities, and I've been around some really, 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 really strict Muslims, and I've been around some that are, not necessarily strict, and you have a lot of things in between, just like with Christianity. There are levels to it. Okay, so I don't put all Muslims in one box. I don't think that's fair to do that. Okay, so I don't know what she was taught, what she was raised learning, but whatever it was, she walked away from it. And going through what she went through, you would have thought that she would have been running back. And I don't understand. But she can't help it. She can't pray for him.
I'm good, I
All
guess.
Sonya can do is tell him about how many views is on, the latest YouTube video with his name in it. That's all she can do. And make a few phone calls. Because that's all she's ever done really for him. What has she really been able to do for him? Because she don't have money like that. And that's what he needs. He needs finances.
I can't complain. It was raining. It's ugly. Figuring out how I was trying to get this walk together. Damn it, that's wrong.
So you see,
Is
it
this
showed
video
the whole
good?
motion up there. It showed the whole motion in there. It showed the motion. Huh?
Yes.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
That motherfucker went deep, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't worry about it.
you couldn't even see the shit. So, hell,
Well, Sonya is not a paralegal. So whatever she was looking
No, I
for,
just worry about you.
whatever she was looking for, I guess she couldn't find it at the time. She didn't know how to find it. I don't know. She's not a paralegal. Never was.
You need me to talk to her? Make her
She
feel better? I could
worked
be
for a
somebody
law
else.
firm, but was she, did she get a real paralegal education? Was she a real, like a criminal paralegal? No. She worked for a real estate firm.
She can't bring me up, Jesse. But she ain't upset about that whole woman.
No, they ain't said nothing about none of that. No. They don't care. They can't look at it like that.
So I corrected that too, and I was like, that is not a girlfriend. I don't know why they're lying and saying all of that. Stupid people.
You're right. It's not a girlfriend. It's called a side chick. That's you, Sonya. That's you. You're the side chick. Okay. Nesto has never claimed you as his girlfriend, so you are correct on that. This man has never claimed you. Okay. Never. He claimed them artificial silicone implants that you have. Okay. He might have tried to claim those. He might claim them pictures that you sent him. But he's never claimed you as anything. He's never put a title on you, and that's why you have felt. And if you guys are still kicking it like that, you feel insecure. You should.
Well, you
A
know
side
what?
chick cannot be secure. That's like a temporary employee saying, I don't feel like I have any job security. You don't. You're a temporary. That's what a side chick is. It's something to play with on the side.
You better think back and find whatever hood strong friend she got. You need to tell her to call that person.
Whatever hood strong friend she has, Sonya, stop giving out advice. Just stop on your head, baby. Stop.
All her superficial Hollywood friends she needs not to talk to.
What about your Hollywood friends? Nobody has. You know what? Let's look at this GoFundMe. And then I'm gonna stop it here. You guys can finish out the rest. Let's go look at this GoFundMe. Because, she's quick to tell Shirley that Shirley needs to do this and Shirley needs to do that. But what has she been able to do? Huh? The only thing she successfully did was she got the GoFundMe up. I mean, at least she got it up. She got the GoFundMe up. Okay. And she changed her picture. All right. Who sets up a GoFundMe for somebody else and puts their own picture? Okay. So here's her donors so far. So she's raised a whole $50. Okay. Whole $50 she's raised. All right. So whole $50 she's raised. And it looks like she put the comments back on. Cause maybe she took my advice in my last live. Okay. So she must be on my channel. I know her niece is all over my TikTok. I don't even anyway. I'm not gonna get on that. That'll be another video. That was interesting. Her niece is obsessed with me. The one that does hair, K Miami one or whatever. Anyway, um, but I said, and someone said, "I need to stop giving Sonya ideas. You gonna make us successful." Um, I said that Sonya needs to at least I told her straight out, put the comments back on, because getting some $5, which is the minimum, okay, from people who want to leave a petty comment, whether you agree with the comment or not, is better than no money at all. Because at this rate, it would take her 75, 80 years to reach that $45,000 goal. She will be long gone in the grave. And so will Nesto and so will Shirley. Okay? So will everybody listening to this. So Nakia L donated $5 21 hours ago. I've been through enough to know that today it is you and tomorrow it could be me. We all fall short. Things will play out the way God sees fit. Happy New Year. I think I know who this is, and she is a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. You see, Sonya, not everybody is going to go in on you on your GoFundMe. Okay. Not everybody is going to leave a nasty comment. Okay. So when you disable the comments because you couldn't take the heat and the smoke from Seniors Gone Wild and Michelle A. Neal, okay, I know who that is too. You Raggedy Trash Bucket and Nettie and Nee, okay, I know that some of these people are anyway, but because you couldn't take the heat and the smoke, you disabled the comments, and very few people are gonna donate without being able to leave a message, okay. And there's another one on here that's not showing. It looks like an anonymous donated 18 hours ago $5. Okay, so you got to take the good with the bad. All right. Nakia left you a beautiful message. Whether she agrees with your behavior, with what you said or not, it's not about that. Okay, so just remember, when you try to shut out the bad people, you shut out the good as well. It's not all bad. And if people want to come on here being petty, who cares? Don't read the comment. Just be thankful for the funds. But where are your people? Okay? Where are your Hollywood friends? You know people up in Hollywood. You always trying to act like you know every damn body. Where are your people at? Where are your people? So this is what gets me upset. You're ragging on Shirley, even though you told everybody that you don't say nothing about her, but you do. You do.
It was push her close to the edge.
Right.
And her daughter ain't no damn help either, because she's a hot mess.
Hot mess.
You don't even know Shirley's daughter. Talk about her daughter. Okay? Shirley's daughter is gorgeous. Okay? Probably the most beautiful woman that I've ever seen in person. Okay? Because we all use filters. We all use, photo apps to doctor our photos. Many of us, not all, many of us. Okay? Especially when you're out there. Okay? But I saw this woman with no makeup, just, getting her hair done. And when I tell you she is drop dead gorgeous, those pictures online don't do her justice. She looks better in person without all the makeup. Okay? I stand on that. You don't know her. You don't know her situation. All right? But you got so much to say, and you're not even correct.
Mess.
Why is she a hot mess? Because she didn't want to go down with Nasty Nesto? If she didn't go down to the police station, she would have been sitting in a jail cell right next to Erica King. Okay? And you keep going, and you're going to be sitting in a jail cell right next to Nesto. Keep playing.
She needs to go back, go find her childhood friend or somebody she knew from back in the day.
You need to not worry about somebody else's money. Okay? I think I'm going to stop here. we are like we're like 3 hours and 4 minutes in. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. It's not much left to this, to be honest with you. Oh, let me skip to this clip. Okay, let me skip to the clip because phone calls from prison didn't she didn't have something that she wanted, I think, so she substituted with something else. Okay.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Happy Friday, dude. Right, ain't happy. It's fucked up Friday is what it is.
It is. It is. It is. It is.
Thank you for using Global Link.
Since we didn't get to hear from Lamont, I wanted to share this very short clip where he talks to Ernesto about going to Dubai when Ernesto gets out of jail. Take a listen.
Mm-hmm.
Be home in a minute, bro. We're gonna celebrate. Are you gonna be home?
Yeah, I'm
We're
waiting.
gonna be home in a minute. I'm putting a few things together. We're gonna take us a trip. We need to take us a guide trip. I want to go to Dubai, go somewhere nice, get us a boat, just cruise on the ocean, relax, and just enjoy our life. Look at the mountains, become peaceful, and be left the fuck alone.
Yeah, that's gonna be real wonderful. That's gonna be real wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start putting us. We're the three amigos. We got to take the trip.
Okay. So now we know why the prosecutor said what the prosecutor said, that they had a call where he was talking about going to Dubai. Okay. And they knew from a different call with Shirley that Steve Harvey had property or a house or something in Dubai. Let me say this, okay? Because my mom just came back from Dubai. All right. You cannot buy property in Dubai unless you are from Dubai. They are very protective of their people. You can rent a spot. So maybe there's a home there that he's renting, but he don't own in Dubai. Okay? I stand on that. Okay? And I'm only going to say I stand on something if I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I'm right. Okay? I don't care. Steve Harvey got money. He don't got enough money in the world. Dubai is a very rich place. And they are very protective of their land, and they do not give land to foreigners. They do not give ownership to anything to foreigners. You can rent, and that's the best you can do. And you can't even stay in Dubai that long. Okay, so I don't know where they got this idea that Steve Harvey owns a house in Dubai. He may got a spot in Dubai. You know, maybe he's renting. He has a vacation something that he rents in Dubai, but yeah, I don't think he owns that. So if somebody knows better, y'all come with the receipts and y'all prove me wrong. But my mom just came back from there, and trust me, she said nope. Steve Harvey don't own a damn thing. Not in Dubai. Mm-mm, nope. But listen to what Lamont said. He just laid out the whole plan. We're going to get on a plane. We're going to go to Dubai. We're going to get us a boat. We're going to cruise the ocean and we're going to live our best life. So I don't know if this is just Lamont talking or if he let everybody know the plan or what it was, but that right there made the prosecution nervous. And that's why they said, "Oh no, he's a flight risk." Cuz he might just do that. Get on a plane, go to Dubai, find somebody's boat or buy a boat and just be on the ocean and nobody would see Nesto ever again and he would have gotten away with everything that he allegedly did. Okay? So for Sonya to say, what call? What caller? Ain't nobody said nothing about Dubai. It wasn't a call involving Sonya. This woman doesn't know what she's talking about. So keep in mind. And even when I say things, I have to take it with a grain of salt if it's something that Sonya said.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
For the trip, we got to do something. Where's he on?
He run. I thought he
When you
was
get
around
out,
Monday. He run
Is
around.
it Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Oh, okay. He doing all right?
Yeah, he doing all right. He doing all right. Everybody trying to do what they trying to do. I didn't hear from him, so she didn't hear from him.
now wait, it sounds like Sonya might be. Did I hear Sonya moaning? Is Sonya on this call? Maybe Sonya is on this call, and that's even worse. If Sonya is on this call, then she heard Lamont say that they should take a trip to Dubai when he get out. Okay? When he get out on bond. Which means she knew about this call. And how many times did she say, well, if there's a call about him talking about Dubai, you find it. Sonya, somebody need to wring your neck. You need your neck wrung. Okay, like a chicken. Okay?
You do what you say you're gonna do. So okay.
We got to take a trip. We got to do something. Where you are?
He around. I talked to him Monday.
That's her.
He
She's on the
he
call with
right
Is
him.
around.
it Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Oh, okay. He doing all right?
Yeah, he doing all right. He doing all right. Everybody trying to do what they trying.
I don't know if she's on the call with him, but she's visiting him in jail and she's making a call to Dion from her phone. But Sonya knew about this call and she straight up lied. Okay? I don't know why people are subscribing to this chick's channel. I have no idea why they're subscribing to her channel. Okay, I really don't. I don't. Um, but she has proven herself time and time again to be a liar. Time and time again to be a liar.
I'm
Here's
doing
another
it.
one.
I didn't hear from you, so she didn't hear from me. So I said, "What's going on?" Because you just do what you say you're gonna do. So I said, "Something ain't right." So
And
you
Dion did go to Dubai.
just explain
Not Dion.
shit for
Sorry.
yourself.
I meant Lamont. If I was saying Dion these past few minutes, I meant Lamont. Sorry, y'all.
I got
Yeah, good shit fucked up. I mean, I still got that. I ain't got rid of that. I still got that for you. But shit,
you. Yeah.
tight.
You have 1 minute remaining.
She got.
Talk to you tomorrow. Make sure she call me tomorrow.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, love you, bro.
Love you too, brother. Take it easy, man. Take it easy.
He gone. He gone. What you say?
Okay, well then there you go.
Thank you for watching.
All right. So so there you have it. There you have it. Okay. I don't know what the it was. He said I got that for you. I don't know what that was. I don't know what the it was. I don't know if it's money. I don't know if it's still a part of the business. But he said I got that for you, but it's just tight. I know that this call made the prosecution very nervous because it sounded like he was talking about money. Like I still got some money for you, but things are tight, so I might have to be dipping in that. I don't know. I don't know. And Sonya hurry up and got off the phone. But there you have it. There is my breakdown of this call. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my commentary. All right, feel free to continue the conversation in the chat. And until next time, you know what I'm going to say. Be safe, be at peace, and keep your eyes and your ears to these YouTube streets. Bye, y'all.